I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem Roman, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida. Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C, Y, E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madback 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. We got a pretty interesting show for you. This was an earlier conversation that took place with me and one of my producers yesterday. And we actually thought this made for a very strong TBV episode. Can fans save boxing? DAZN's next big idea. Obviously, one of the biggest criticisms boxing has faced over the years, last few decades, isn't the lack of talent, It's the lack of transparency, the lack of that talent getting in the ring and facing each other. Fans consistently ask, why isn't this fight happening? Who turned down this fight? Why are they fighting him instead? So here on this show, this idea developed, and it was a voting process. And we wanted DAZN to create a landing page on their website where we, the fans, can go there and vote for those particular fights that we feel worthy of our almighty dollar. And now this is more of a possibility with all the promoters on one platform. Now imagine DAZN changing that conversation completely. And instead of simply announcing a fight, DAZN launches a monthly show called You Make the Fight, hosted by none other than Nestor Gibbs. This is my idea. And for one division, let's say welterweight, since it's a sexy division, they select 6 fighters. Let's say Team PBC, they got Mario Barrios, Gary Antoine Russell gets to move up. I don't know. They hire the services of Broly. And then Team Matchroom has Conor Benn, Ryan Garcia, and we get Dalton Smith to move up. Even though they got Crocker, but he lost his belt. And fans, they receive 2 votes. Pick any 2 fighters. 2 become the main event. The remaining fighters, they don't disappear. They become the undercard. Now, every vote actually matters. Imagine the buildup for weeks. Every fighter campaigns, social media, interviews, press conferences, trash talk. They ain't just trying to beat each other or beat another fighter. They're trying to convince the public that they're the biggest attraction. Now, every subscriber on DAZN has skin in the game. And for that $45 a month that you're paying for the ultimate package, you actually feel like it matters because you have a say in the matchmaking, so to speak. And for DAZN, they get the engagement. They get us, boxing fans, going to their website week after week, day after day to vote. Promoters receive marketing research. Now they know who's coming, what age, what they like, what they don't like. And fans, we feel like we have ownership now. If one of the fights that we matchmake, that we voted on, actually happens, we feel a sense of ownership, a sense of we done that. Even if your favorite fighter doesn't win the vote, you still tune in because you help shape that card. It's the level of engagement missing in boxing that DAZN could bring back since they have all the players on one platform. Now, the concept doesn't necessarily have to replace the rankings or the mandatory obligations of these fighters and these champions. It just becomes a special series. Think of it as boxing's version of an all-star event, but with real fights. There'll be debates every month. Heavyweight, lightweight, junior, middleweight. Who deserves the vote? Who sells? Who's ducking? Who's campaigning the hardest? Who's out here promoting? Those conversations create free promotion, DAZN. And that's who the real winner may be, not even the fighters. It could be DAZN. Every month, fans return to vote. Every month, votes equal engagement. Engagement equals potential new subscriptions. Subscriptions equals revenue. Instead of simply selling fights, DAZN is selling participation. And in exchange, they get engagement and direction. Imagine if a chef could have an open poll asking his Patreons what they want on the menu, what they would be willing to pay for. Why would you make your own menu when you got your own customers telling you what they want? So this is what we're talking about. It could be a long one or it could be a short one. It's a thought-provoking one. It's a thought-provoking show. And it's a show that's necessary because if it falls on the ears of the right person, we can have some control. But I need you to call in and let me know, is this fan voting system realistic in professional boxing? Could we really get this? What about promoters? Here's another question for you. Would promoters actually allow fans to influence matchmaking, knowing they got Emiliano Vargas's of the world and we've heard they don't want to get him beat? If we matchmake, we're going to be paying for Frank Martin versus Emiliano. But do you think this could increase the DAZN subscription? By constantly getting boxing fans that are not subscribed to DAZN to go to DAZN to vote on these potential fights, does a person just become a subscriber now? Like, damn, I like what they're doing. If they make this fight, I might as well sign up. Could this increase DAZN subscriptions? And should the rankings matter more than popularity? Because we see ranked fighters get jumped over by popular fighters. So is it a rankings or is it a popularity contest? And can the fans voting, you and I voting, does that expose who's truly marketable and who's not? Because if we're voting on the same fighters, we're telling DAZN, this is who we want to pay for. And if this is who we want to pay for, that translates into that fighter is marketable. And it makes it better because now fighters get an opportunity to lobby, campaign. Hey, man, vote for me, man. You know I'm going to give you a fucking show. But does boxing need more fan interaction to compete with other sports? If they gave us something like this, does that help, so to speak? Does it pull you in a bit more? But this is what we're talking about. We can do an episode each week if DAZN gave that budget, and we would feature three fighters from two separate promotions every week. Take live calls, have people engage on what fights should be made and not be made, polls across all of the DAZN apps and social media platforms. A 1 week voting window to make it quick and effective and believable. If you let the voting drag out, you start to believe or doubt if DAZN is really going to come through. The winning matchup gets made provided both fighters are contractually available, because they may have other plans. This is a fan voting. Now they can tweak it and only put available fighters on there, but that dumbs it down. The whole point is having Tank and Shakur on there and seeing how many of us vote for that fight. How many of us are willing to prepay for that fight? This gives the zone content every week, creates constant debates where the zone is the butt of every conversation, and it turns subscribers into active participants and participants into active subscribers, potential ultimate buyers. For me, I think it's more about whether DAZN would actually do it, since it's been an idea that I've been putting in the universe for years. But now with the multitude of promoters on the same platform and the grip that DAZN has, now is the time to unleash this crackling. If fans had the power to make one fight every month, would boxing finally give us the matchups we'd been begging for? One fight per month. Let us vote on one fight per month. We ain't got no problem paying for that. And fights will get made so much quicker. Direct to consumer, because you know what your consumer wants now, DAZN. This is an idea that can grow the sport, giving the fight fans a sense of ownership, a sense of, being able to control and influence. I think that it makes them happy. But the phone lines are open if you're looking to call in. Discord is available. X Space is also available. Dr. C Jr., I just thought of you, so I'm going to go ahead and crank open the zoomy zoom and a zoom. Hopefully, we get some users. We got Richo.
Yo, what up, Ness?
All right.
TB, what up? Hey, man, about this idea, it works in theory, but this is boxing at the end of the day, and the fighters got to be willing to fight, and that's what it's ultimately going to come down to. It's not a league. This is like we always say, it's the wild, wild west. Fighters do what they want. They fight who they want. We just seen a fighter just say that I go to 154 and fight a bum. So they don't care about the fans and what they want. There's only 4 fighters that I could strongly say that will, be willing to do some shit like that. And that is Inoue, Benavidez, Boots, and Devin Haney. That's it. The rest of these other dudes, they picking and choosing who they want, and they got to have a perfect matchup. And there's some other dudes out there, but I'm saying like the popular fighters that everybody knows and everybody, supports. But it's a good idea in theory, but to me, it won't work. It won't work. But yo, we need a Border Wars wrap up, man. We need a Border Wars show, Ness. We gotta make that happen.
Word.
We gotta make that. We gotta make that happen. Fans, everybody talking about this. A lot of controversy. A lot of shit done happened. We need a wrap up.
You wait in too much. You know what happened.
I'm saying we need to talk about it though. That's what make shit happens, and it's a lot of controversy, and people, it's a lot of slander on my name and a lot of shit that's being said.
I mean,
I
bro,
don't give a fuck.
10 pounds is a lot. You deserve slander, bro. Like the 10 pounds.
Nah, I don't. Did I say I cared or not? I don't care about that. I'm willing to accept my role in this situation. So I want to, I want people to have discourse. I want people to talk shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm the villain at the end of the day. And anybody that's around 190 to 200, they can get it. They get beat down just like always got beat down. It don't fucking matter. But yo, that's my call. I'm gonna
you
call.
already got to fight.
Like,
Forbes answered the call, man. I don't know if you know. He been said to
yeah,
fight.
Yeah, we gotta make sure on that. I don't know. Forbes might get cold feet. You know how niggas get. I seen all his
Forbes
fights.
got
He's
over
trash.
6 feet. I mean, 6 fights, bro. He ain't going nowhere. He
That's
always show up. He always pay.
he always show up, right? All right, we gonna see, man. I'm gonna be there. I mean, but that's my call. If anybody talk shit, I'm countering back in.
You the man. Discord available. X Spaces available. Can fans save boxing with this amazing idea? Putting us in control and giving us the ability to get what we want.
Buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias.
Yo.
Shout out to the community. Good morning to you, Ness. Hey,
Morning.
man, I love the idea, bro. I swear to Bob, I love the fucking idea. But you know what? Like, was that Rich O that just called in?
Mm-hmm.
Like Rich O, man. The fans never could, and I don't believe ever would be able to influence boxing in that capacity, man. Now, who knows? The show might be necessary after a boycott. You know, fans boycott boxing. They go 3 or 4 shows with 0 views, 0 ticket buys. But when has the boxing community, casual and hardcore, came together like that? Never, not ever. So, since the beginning of time, boxing time, they've been putting on fights, and fans have just kind of took what was available, right? And you know, when the promotions had more control, the fighters had less say. Be a lot more fights going on. Like, you know, for example, Aaron Pryor ducking what's his name, ducking Leonard, right? That was unheard of back then. And then people sweep it under the rug like it never happened, right? It was because the promoters controlled the who fights who. You know what I mean? And but I love the premise of it. But you know, like I said, man, I don't see it happening, especially not anytime soon. You know, especially not during this era where Tank and Shakur are out here openly ducking and openly making excuses and just not giving a fuck about integrity. So you know, you can count them out. I mean, look, fucking PBC is going to DAZN, and Tank want to be an exception. He don't want no smoke. You know, Shakur is openly saying silly shit and not seeing anything wrong with that. Like, no man in his life that can speak into his life is telling him, hey, what the fuck you doing talking like that? Like, if you say something, you got to stand on it. Yeah, man. I mean, look, and I love the premise of it, but I think it'll work. You know, honestly, Ness, I would copyright that motherfucking idea because Zuffer is looking for more angles, and Zuffer doesn't seem to be tied up with boxing history, man. So I would what's it called? I would copyright Fantasy Fridays, bro, because that is a fire ass idea, and it could work on the lower levels, like a Zuffa level, right, where the promoter controls the entire who fights who. Hey, do I sound all right?
Perfect.
Okay, I'm getting a little feedback on mine. It's good though. It's getting louder too. Anyway, so yeah, man. I mean, as much as that, and I tap into that idea. You know what I mean? Now that PBC is on DAZN, if that becomes official, you know, I think I'm gonna start my my ultimate pass. But yeah, man, the boxing community will not come together because there's gonna be fanboys protecting these Huey, Dewey, and Louis, and there's gonna be always people that are, you know, degenerate boxing fans, like you said yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, there's some of us that'll just begrudgingly go ahead and buy the fight, even though we know it's bullshit. Either for the undercards, for the guys coming up, or just because this is what we do. We love it, you know. And boxing does take advantage of that. But yeah, fuck it. I'll tap in, and if we can get fighters to do that shit, man, that'd be monumental feat, man. Monumental feat. That's my call, man. I'm out.
Alright. Salute, Tito La Voz. Yeah, man, I think it's possible for sure. Now more than ever with the promoters all on the same network. It is more possible than ever. For sure. It's an upside for DAZN. They get everything, you know. They get the fans coming back and forth to their website, potential conversions for subscriptions. They get the engagement for advertisers, so it's a win-win for them. Cliff, Connecticut. Win-win without a doubt. Anything that's going to bring potential subscribers is a win. And they don't have to pay for ads for that. They simply create the post or the poll, and we're going to go. We're going to migrate. They already got the bullhorn to jump on and tell people how to vote and where to go to vote. So they need to
Vote for what, Nuts?
for whatever fight they want, whatever fight you
That
want.
that's what they set up. Because I missed the monologue. I'm trying to understand the title. I thought I understood it, but listening to you, maybe I don't.
Yeah, you probably don't. No, it's not what they set up. It's what we want them to set up.
So what's their big idea?
The big idea would be to allow us to vote on the fights. One fight per month, fans get to vote on. Now that they have control, they have every promoter over there. There's nothing stopping them from creating a website with said fighter's face and a versus sign, and we simply go there and matchmake. Whether they want to expand on my idea and take the full idea where we show that we're fully invested and we pre-order. Hypothetically, they got Devin, Tank, Ryan, Tio on the website, and they're like, which one fight do you want this month? It's our job to put Devin and Tank, let's say, and vote on that. And then it's the people who really want that fight job to pre-order that pay-per-view. Pre-order. Obviously, we're gonna pre-order at a discounted rate. Like, you can't expect people to pre-order at the normal rate, but if they do, they do. I'm just saying. I think as an incentive, you sell the potential fight that isn't even contractually obligated at a discounted rate to get that upfront buy money that you need anyway to offer these fighters. You understand?
Yeah, you.
Two
This is
hundred
a idea
two.
that you've mentioned before.
Yeah, exactly. And now that they have the fucking promoters all on one network, it's truly a possibility. It's truly something that they can do.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great, right? Well, I would love that. We would all love that, but I think the problem, and I like to, if I'm gonna play devil's advocate, the problem is the fighters. They willing to risk, risk it for the fans, risk it for the biscuit, risk it for the money. Like, are they willing to do that? If you would just, for example, tell Tank Davis, oh, they want you to fight Shakur, is he gonna do it? Like, is he? Can they force his hand? That's the
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
the
well, that's
thing.
the
Like,
thing. I don't think it's about forcing. I think the whole point of the voting system is to see how many of us are interested so that they know that it's worth offering Tank the money necessary, right? Because it's no different for you. If your dispatcher called you every day and was like, bro, this particular route is offering 1,500, you would jump on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we're doing is giving them the data to show what fight sells. Why do they know it sells? Because of the votes and the potential pre-orders if they set it up right. Like
so
I
let
would
me
be
give you.
willing. I would be willing. Like if right now I could go to my DAZN.com, which I know is legit, and they had a picture of Tank, and they let me slide it into this versus thing where I'm putting Tank on the left, and now I got an option. Now I could put Shakur, Devin, whoever, and I slide in Devin. Oh yeah, I'm dropping $50. Take my 50.
Yeah, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it too. But what I'm saying is, like, let me hypothetically, Canelo and David Benavidez was still in the same weight
Yeah,
division,
yeah,
so they
yeah,
were
yeah,
able to get slid together, right?
yeah.
Canelo is like larger than life, kind of. I don't need the money type of person.
True.
How we gonna get him in the ring,
I mean that
even
that
with
that's the only
him
way.
knowing that the fight is gonna sell?
That's the only way.
Obviously, it's gonna sell.
That's the only
Okay.
way, bro. That's the only way. That's the whole point of the money because Money is what makes these motherfuckers move.
Most of them, it seemed like the top guys know that the money's gonna come regardless, so they move how they want to move. But
Yeah.
100 million did get Canelo in the ring with Terrence, but I don't know if it would have got him in the ring with David.
I mean, he would have. That's what he asked for. They just gave it to him for the wrong fighter. Remember, it was Turkey fault. Don't ever forget that
Okay.
shit. He blew the bag. We ain't asked for that fucking fight. He know exactly what we wanted.
But this why you the best at what you do, because it's kind of slow and you kind of put something out there. So I'm just gonna wing it and talk about something I've been wanting to talk about. I've been thinking.
Do your thing.
Since Adrian Broner been streaming and shit, like, and then I go back and watch a lot of his old fights and clips. I just wish I lived in that. Well, I did live, but I wish I was like a hardcore in that era. It looked like it would have been
When Broner
a
was
pleasure
fighting?
to. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it looked like it would have been great. But he
The
just seemed
Tank era better.
for real.
Fuck
Tank
yeah.
is more. You rather you
Bro,
watch Tank
Broner,
and press conferences over Broner's?
I mean, press conferences, okay, I get you. He
No,
was always
everything,
saying,
like the whole skeptical. You got to exclude the fight as well.
yeah, no, the fight is, you got to give it always to Tank. Come on, man, Broner was an underachiever, like a motherfucker. He always
Well,
underperformed.
he seemed extra fucking entertaining to me, and
Yeah, outside the
even
ring, but in the ring,
when I seen him in the
he
fights, it looked
wasn't good. Like, yo,
entertaining too.
he lost his mojo after the DeMarco fight, bro. He just
I
never
saw the
was.
4 fights that he lost.
No. I'm talking about losses. I'm talking about lost that swag, that tank flow, that killer instinct that he had. He lost that after DeMarco. He just never was the same. After DeMarco is when he fought Malignaggi. We thought he lost that
Yeah,
shit.
that's one fight that I did see, because I just remember that
We
shit.
thought he
But
lost,
I
and
was saying,
that was a dude that can't punch allegedly, and you let him jab you up. Then
he moved up 2 divisions to fight him, though, right?
yeah, Crimea River, man.
Yes.
Crawford moved up 3 divisions, bro. That shit don't matter.
Yeah, dude, Crawford is a different,
No,
Jesus Christ, we can't hold everyone
but
to the
that's my
Crawford.
point. That's my point. No. You get into it. You said, "Oh, I wish I would have lived in that era, or at least watched that era when he was boxing. Looked like it would have been fun." I'm trying to tell you it wasn't, because he ain't like Crawford. He was never like Crawford. He was never like Tank. You know what I'm saying? He was good. He was good, but it was more outside the ring and more the comparison to Mayweather than
Yeah,
what he was doing. Again, his 35-pound run was the best run. But after that, come on, man, he wasn't doing shit. Even when he dropped back
you
down to
lived
40.
it.
You know what I'm saying? He
You
beat
lived
guys
it,
like
so
Kyle Relic and shit like that. It's like, man, get out of here.
I take your word for it, because you fucking lived it. But you know what I'm saying?
I was a Broner stan too, bro. Straight up Broner stan.
Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, because you kept going. Damn, I forgot. But my whole point of saying this shit was to say that he was out there calling out on Ryan Garcia. I would love to see that fight.
I know
Yeah,
you and Tone alike. That's why Tone blowing up, because there's a lot of weirdos that like bullshit.
Yeah, but that's that's what I was gonna say.
How you want an alcoholic that literally has a fucking like an exposed organ belly from excessive drinking, gray hair? Like, this shit weird. Y'all weird.
Yo, you're an expert, Ness. You're a fucking expert. You lead the conversation to wherever direction you want to lead it, and then corner people into answering your questions that have no escape or avenue, just to make him sound stupid, so that your point could be inflated.
I don't even know what
shit,
you're
like, what
saying.
the
Like,
fuck?
I don't even
You
know
not
what you're
letting
saying.
me talk. That's why like when I get ready to like try to go where I want to go with where I'm going, you immediately roadblock the first thing I say and then push me into a corner where that I can't get out of. Like, yeah, it is casual that you want to see Broner fight Ryan. Yeah, he got the fucking belly, but just like a redemption story. Supposedly he's doing good. It's only been a few days, but he ain't drink. He's working out. I see he was in a hot tub with a whole like he was focused in that hot tub. If we can watch him lose that organ belly you just said, look like he's in shape, while we get to watch him get there after what we've seen him come from and get that one last chance to come in the ring or whatever and fight someone like Ryan, who's not the overly like he's not gonna fight him like Devin,
we did
where it's
this
gonna
already.
be
We did this already with Pacquiao.
with who? Don't say with what's his
I
name?
just gave you
Well,
the
not this
name
too
with
far.
Pacquiao.
Oh, Pacquiao. Yeah. So why we can't do it with Burner? But
No,
he's more
no, no,
Pacquiao
no,
was
no,
laying
no,
dormant.
no. That went over his head. We
It must have.
did this comeback story. Give him a shot with Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao versus Barrios is what you're talking about, right?
No, Broner
Well, I don't know.
versus Pacquiao.
Oh, I mean, I told you I ain't lived that motherfucking. I didn't watch that era, but still, that was a long time ago, man. Do it again. He got. This is what you said. Can the fan save boxing? That's your title. So this is how boxing is gonna get off the ground. Conor McGregor just went crazy doing numbers, all because of his press conference, because of his mouth. This because of not what he's done in the UFC octagon, but just how captivating he is outside of the octagon. Broner has that same type of aura right now. And if we can watch a nigga that was an alcoholic get in shape, get in there, and fight a boxer like Ryan who could be exploited, who's also another big name in the sport, a real fight, it will do numbers. It will put the sport on center stage once
Bro,
again.
Broner
And
getting
Jake
packed
Paul,
up by Ryan. Packed up.
maybe real boxers and pundits like yourself, well, probably majority would feel that way. But there's some people who may think that he does have a chance. He's got hella skills still. He might not let his hands go and he'll be shot, but we don't know. And Jake Paul took over the sport with spectacle. A lot of this shit is turning into spectacle now, or it's at least a part of it. Carissa's card is full of spectacle and it ends with a real fight. It's kind of where your sport is going, and you could kind of push it away, or you could receive it and accept it, but that's on you. But there's ways to like blow this bitch up, and I mean, I think that would be a hell of an event if he could get to where he needs to get to for us to believe in him, that he just got a chance. That's all it takes. I mean, and he got already thousands and millions of people watching him. That shit is a crazy story. I like it. I hope he does get one more title shot, and I would hope it would be against a person like Ryan and not a person like a Rolly or some no name. I would love to see it. And he generates the money, so Oscar De La Hoya and whomever else should be open to letting Ryan beat his ass and get him a free 5, 10, 15, however many million that they will get off of it. But yeah, that's pretty much my point. Thanks for letting me freestyle.
Alright. That was a little bit sad, man. My man asking for Broner in 2026 versus Ryan, knowing it's gonna be a pay-per-view. Shit is crazy. What up, Majid? 2026, we want to see Broner fight.
Yo.
What up?
Ooh, my service nasty, ain't it?
Nah, we hear you.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I don't know. I don't really have hope in fans being able to make boxing whatever it need to be like better. Shit. I'm on You know, like the only way I see that happening is through that league shit, if that's ever really a real thing with people force. But I feel like long as people have options based off their value, I don't care if it's Ring doing it. I don't care who doing it. They always gonna find ways not to give us what we want. Play hopscotch and checkers and shit, or chess, to move around strategically and everything, So kind of agree with the last caller of it's usually spectacles that get all these casuals and stuff engaging nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That Broner shit though, I be feeling like people be lining people up for death blows. Like he get hit in that liver, that shit might fly out his mouth, like or his ass. Who knows? But I don't think that he need to be fighting. If they was going to do a fight with Broner on some comeback shit, it's only one fight that you could make where you could possibly think that he won't just get obliterated. And that's the feud that been going on for over 10 years with him and Mayweather. That's the only one. Everybody a click in. Mayweather, I don't know. Like I said, one old fossil, another one a drunk skunk. Like I don't fucking know. But I don't really think that the fans, could help bring boxing to a better place because the fans are delusional. They fanatics and everything. So they decide to like a fighter. That's who they like. They stand by. These fighters don't have to make money, sell out, and anything. Like there's no real requirements from the fans. So I feel like the fans would never do it. It got to be somebody that decide to build something with some structure. That's the only way. And we don't get no structure, there's always going to be good fighters that swept under the rug, or the next superstar going to be skipped and missed because this all about big dog take everything is their way. So I don't have no hope in the fans. The fans will keep burning this bitch down. They ain't gonna build it up. They don't have no honor. All they want to do is celebrate their favorite fighter and shit. So I don't really got much except that. The fans will kill the sport. They won't grow it. That's all I got.
I Sean UK. What up?
How you doing this?
All good. What's up?
Yeah, what's good? Yeah, first of all, why I didn't duck Leonard. If anything, it was the other way around. And moving on from that, yeah, I remember when you was talking about the pre-order stuff, yeah, a little while back, and I thought it was a good idea back then. But yeah, it's a good concept all in all. But yeah, I just feel like the real underdog fight, get like what the last caller said, where he'll get skipped over. I
Yeah, but
mean,
those guys
look at
end up on the undercards. That's how they get visibility. They on the
I
undercards,
wouldn't, yeah,
the opener. They on the stream. You know,
yeah, but for example, look at
because if
how
we're
can
demanding a certain fight and we're willing to pay for it, that's gonna be a big card. So the undercard is gonna be seen by a lot of people.
I heard that Ness, but what about the guy that's got opportunity? For example, Jack Catterall, like he gets skipped over because Tio's a bigger name than him,
No,
and
mandatories is
that's
mandatories.
gonna
You
yeah, but
gotta
he
you
is the
gotta do your
mandatory.
mandatory
No, but
regardless.
yeah, but that's not the case though, and it'll be more of that type of situation where okay, we vote. This is what the fans voted for. This is what we're gonna get, and I'm more for the underdog fighters as well, and I just think they will get skipped over. That's what I think. But we'll get some good fights in the meantime. But them guys that's trying to break through that don't have that great fan base, it's going to be hard for those guys. And yeah, and even though it's similar, it's a bit different. But remember a few years back we had something similar when Floyd Mayweather put that vote in and for Amir Khan, and I can't remember who it was, but he didn't go for the for
Yeah, he
who
didn't
they
go for
voted for
Khan. He
anyway.
didn't go for Khan.
Yeah, so I mean, well, it's a good concept. I like the way they're thinking, like trying to involve the fans, try to get the consumers more involved. But yeah, I just feel like we can't lose sight of the guys that really worked hard for their position, and the marquee fighters just can't just because they're big names can't be taking losses and just getting title shots, pretty much. So, but yeah, it's yeah, I've got some reservations, but but it's not a bad concept. Yeah, and so it's ticking in terms of the mandatory with Devin and Keyshawn. Do you know how much days are left?
I haven't counted it, man.
And
I'm waiting for one of y'all to do that math.
I mean, you can't bother now. All right, that's my call, man. Take it easy.
All right. Yeah, I haven't done the math for the Devin and Keyshawn thing. I'm waiting for somebody else to do it for me. But 20 days should be coming around the corner. I seen a tweet yesterday where Devin said he don't need to drop no belt or drop nothing. He just needs Shakur to sign. So I don't know what the hell going on. They still back and forth boring us to death. Al in the Bay, what do you got to say?
Yo, what's up, Bay Area?
What up?
I definitely think it's a good idea. There's certain fighters would not opt to do it. If they had like a pool where fighters are opt to do it and want to opt in to get the big paycheck, um, and it's like, okay, these are the pool of fighters who's willing to do this. That will work. Because we already know Tank ain't doing it, so he wouldn't even opt to do it. You know, he don't really fight certain fighters. We could see that. He don't have to say it. We seen it. But it's definitely a good idea, especially the pre-buy that you was pushing. That definitely is big, you know, because now people is really uh had to put their money where their mouth is. You know, if they willing to pre-buy it, you know, and you know, promoters can actually see, okay, well, fans are willing to buy this, you know, so we could get the money for this. And so I definitely believe that that could work. Um, but yeah, so uh, but yeah, that Adrian Broner, yeah, that's out of pocket. Adrian Broner is gone, man. He's all the way gone from boxing. Um, there's no, I wouldn't say there's no hope, but it's a strong possibility. Uh, he's not coming back to boxing anytime soon. Um, but yeah, uh, yeah, for the fighter who, I guess when I logged on, you was talking about he was 10 pounds overweight. He just gonna take that on the chin, man. Yeah, people gonna be talking mess. People talking mess if you was 3 pounds overweight. You a whole 3 or 4 divisions away from where you supposed to be. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta take it on the chin and live with your decision. You decided to fight even though you was overweight. So your win is a little salty. It's okay. You know, just get back in the ring and make weight for the next fight and show them um, that it wasn't no fluke, that it wasn't no, you know, oh, I came overweight, but you know, I still won. Nah, man, get back in that ring, do it again, come, you know, with your weight intact, and show that you can be a beast. That's all. You know, people gonna hate. I don't want to say people gonna hate, but people gonna talk. But if you prove them wrong, they ain't got nothing to say. And that's my call.
Out in the Bay, holding it down. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We are taking callers. If you're looking to call in. If not, early show. Gotta go. Catch me on the next one, though. Kenzo, what up?
What's up, man?
What
Bro,
up?
what was Man talking about Adrian Broner and Ryan Garcia, yo?
That's your
I
man's,
was
you
like
know.
17. I was like, what year was that? I was like 17, 18 watching that fight. I was in my blood crib watching that jump. Bro, he was embarrassing against Pacquiao, bro. I was so disappointed. I DM'd him after the fight. That's how disappointed I was of him, bro. Nobody want to watch AB, bro. Last time we seen him was against Blair Cobbs, bro. How that look? He got
Horrible.
drop losses. What do you think Ryan would do? And I ain't even the biggest Ryan fan. We were just talking about it, bro. He cool, but he's not disciplined enough. But he will fucking he'll kill. He'll beat the Don. What's the boy name? Old head promotion bull. Don.
Who?
The black old head that be spamming all the fighters.
Oh, Don
Hey,
King.
man, he will beat the Don King out of him, bro. Hey, he was tripping though, but the topic, bro. I was with you with the topic, but then you hit the nail right on the hand, bro. When you said the promoters be willing to throw him Emilio in there and stuff like that. I think that's where it'll fuck it all up. Like, it sounds sturdy idea. But like you said, them promoters, they not
Yeah,
gonna
but
put their best fighter.
Emilio might throw himself in there just like Jared did. That's what I'm saying. When we showed him the money by pre-ordering or the votes, now the fighter got the promoters got the money to offer the fighter. They know we gonna pay. They don't need 1,000,000 people to pre-order. If you get 100,000 to pre-order, they know how big that fight is because it only be 200,000 people buying fucking pay-per-views. Period. So that could be a tank fight.
Yeah. But who you think will be more money hungry, the fighters or the promoters? Once they see that money, like who would be like you think more willing to be like, all right, fuck it.
I mean, the promoter's gonna be willing to do it because they only getting 20%, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but and like another one, like Tank, he ain't even with this zone, so he wouldn't even be on an option in my opinion. He getting a separate deal, right, from everybody else.
That is the rumors, man.
So yeah. Hey, with the one boy, he said they're gonna have a few fighters that would take it. Hey, we better put my man Shakur in there. He's still putting that pressure on that DAZN fight. You seen Bill last night talking about, oh, why we got to vacate the belt? Just accept the deal right now.
Yeah. But it's true. They don't need to vacate. But you gotta
Yeah,
vacate
but
for.
if they because if he takes the fight now with Shakur, you know they're gonna highlight the WBO like, yo, don't strip us. We fighting the champion moving up.
Exactly. They get
No,
an
no, no, yeah,
extension.
but Shakur and he wanted
Yeah,
young
but
boy to get
Shakur,
that fight.
exactly. Shakur trying to be strategic and get him stripped.
Oh yeah, I mean, I see both parties. Bill on the type time like, no, young boy, it's gonna be a title fight. And Shakur like, man, I want my young boy to get this title shot. Which he don't deserve it, but shit, that's his youngin. Mm. Yeah, there's a couple fighters that oh no, I think most fighters will be winning. The money good most of the time. I think 80% of the fighters will be with it, and that's with the vote and shit. Once they see that
Hell
money,
yeah.
they're gonna look like Jared Anderson out there when
My
he
point
set Uncle
exactly.
Cody's foot.
That's my
They gonna
point
hop on it
exactly.
every time. But yo, I need y'all callers to like the video, or the viewers to like the video and call in, man. Keep the show going. It's 10 o'clock, bro. I barely started working here.
Word.
I try to get the show. Shout out to you, man.
All right. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Trying to extend the show, do it now. Rayo, what up? You gotta unmute.
Nancy, you hear me?
We hear you, bro. We
All
hear
right.
you.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to YouTube and Patreons for something, specifically Chinese peptides. Man, shout out TBV, we back. Man, I don't know what happened, Ness. It felt like we were in a little boxing rut. It was slow, but we're back. We're back and better. I seen some like 7 out of the 10 winners from that Joshua card are going to the Zuffa, and man, it's nasty. I don't even know what to make my call about. I mean, there's not much shit popping, so I got to make it about this, something that's been on my mind. I'm not really big on after being subscribed to Paramount Zufi Plus for 2 months, I'm not satisfied with my purchase. I feel like I got shammed. So this is me warning you guys, hey, don't buy it. You know, they signed Shakur, but they're making fights like once a month. Occasionally they pull and post the full fight replay. If not, they'll post fight highlights, which is weak. You know, I want the full event. That's just me. So yeah, I'm a dissatisfied customer with Zuffa. Uh, on the flip note, though, they're putting pressure on DAZN. You know, as you can see, DAZN has a monopoly now. They have, oddly enough, they have everybody under one roof now. You know, it only took fucking Dana White to put a fire in their ass to get fucking business going. But hey, we're here now. I'm excited. I hope something good comes out of it, and I hope they thrive without, you know, the Paramount deal. Because so far, bro, that shit's looking it's looking bad over there. You know, it's all corporate, no soul, no character, and I'm not with that. And that's my call. Shout TBV, yo Ness. What's up? What are we watching this weekend for boxing, bro? What do you want?
Ain't no boxing this weekend. You got Pacheco fight.
Hey, thank you for reminding me, my brother. Thank you for reminding me. Not a big weekend, but we still got that Pacheco weekend. Uh, Last time I seen Pacheco, I was right there. You know, I was sitting right next to Eddie Hearn, ringside. I actually was. I was right there ringside, chatting it up with my guy. Bro, he got dropped by Sajo. Sajo dropped him. I can't remember exactly if they call. I was off the Hardin. I'm pretty sure they didn't call it. So it was some bullshit. Sajo beat Pacheco. You know, I don't think that many people watched it, but if you really watch that fight, he got outpowered. So, hey, Pacheco, you got to really prove something to me against Aleem. You're basically the favorite. So if Aleem goes in there and does anything with you, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, but that's my call. Shout TBV. Yes, sir. Help is on the way. Let's go.
Shout out Rajito. Rizzo. What it do? What it do? Rizzo. Rizzo. Phone lines open if you're looking to call in. Now is the time. Now is the time. What up?
DNB in the building. What
it
up,
do?
Neff?
What it do?
Ain't shit, man. So what's going on? What's going on with the zone? I mean, the zone, they look like they got. I mean, like the last caller said, it looked like they got their shit together because of Zufa. So I feel like ain't nothing but about to be big fights. You hear about Netflix over here trying to get Crawford out of retirement to fight Boots? Yeah, that's being reported on a couple of different channels and stuff.
Yeah, channels, not no fucking website.
Somebody on ProBox.
These channels don't be having no integrity.
This is true. This is true.
But if it's true that the news is true, I'll be happy. You know, Crawford's a good name to have back and bring some
Yeah,
action.
I like the poster that they had of both of them. It's called The Best versus the Next. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fire.
Yeah, AI is a motherfucker these days.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You is not lying. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, what after this weekend we got Earl and Tim Zoo. And I
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna lie, man, I'm not liking Earl's energy at all. He got the energy of a defeated fighter.
Hey.
I watched the face off. I was not happy about what he was saying. He was talking like he already lost the fight. Like it was like, why even sign up to fight, man? It just looked like he just about to get an ass whooping. It really does. I don't like his energy, man. He just it's like he not confident. You know, he was saying shit like,
Bro,
if
he been
I
out the
we have
ring 3 years, bro. You gotta let that man get
well, that's what
loosen
I'm
up.
saying. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fight. That's why you gotta take a tune up. You can't get in the ring with somebody like Tim Zoo. He ain't no chicken dinner. This man been active. And honestly, if you take away the Fedor loss, the two Fedor losses, I mean, you look at it, he only lost to Baku, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't, Tim Zoo ain't no slouch. You got to come to fight with Tim
Now
Zoo.
you getting scared. This hilarious.
Nah, I'm not. I'm a fan, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm just saying, I even said it with the whole Bud Crawford. I picked Crawford to beat Spence just because of the style matchup, even though I'm a big Earl fan. I picked Crawford to win. I was like, man, that style it just spells disaster. And you coming off 3 years of fight Tim Zoo that's been active, like he just fought not too long ago. Rather it was a tune up or not, that man is active. He's been taking punches. Earl has not. So I seen that face off. I was like, yeah, it's about to get ugly in Australia. It's about to get ugly. Um, But what fights you want to see next, Ness? What you want to see next?
Uh, I mean the usuals, bro. The usuals,
Like,
bro.
if you wanted to see a big fight right now, what's your big fight that you want to see right now?
Tank Devin, so much, bro. Tank Devin, Shakur Tank, uh, Boots, Crawford, Boots,
Virgil.
nah, I ain't really care about
Fandor.
that shit. Giving Virgil, I don't
I,
give
I
Virgil
want to
no
see. I
fight.
want to see. I want to see Boots and Fandora.
I'll take
That's what
Boots.
I
I'll
rather.
take Boots. Yo Yo, Johnny Beck, um, Xander, Xander Fondora, Devin Ryan, Devin Shakur. I already said Devin Tank.
What
Keyshawn Frank. Give me Keyshawn Frank
Frank?
Martin. Give me
That's a good one.
Keyshawn
Give me
Tio.
Benavidez. Give me
Keyshawn Tio.
Benavidez
That's
and
another one we
Bivol.
ain't get. You know what I'm saying?
Bivol Benavidez.
Bill Ben. I don't really care about them.
Oh, Ness, I wanted to ask you something. Me and my man's just talking about this real quick, and then I'm gonna hop off so everybody else can get on here.
I mean
So, what do you think?
Benavidez, yeah, because you said Bivol Benavidez. I initially immediately my brain clicked to Bivol Better BF, and I'm like, I
Oh,
don't want that shit.
I don't want to see that again. I honestly thought Bibble won both those fights, but it is what it is. Now, I was saying, so I was thinking, there's a lot of controversy, draws, and boxing and shit. What do you think about if they were to do 15 rounds? And I mean by like, let's say it gets to the 12th round, and after the 12th round on the scorecard, it looks like it's a draw, and then the fighters got to go fight 3 more rounds to get an official winner. What you think about that? Wouldn't that like you think would kill like the draws in boxing? Like
I need
Lamont
you to
Peterson.
repeat it. I was doing a WhatsApp message. My bad.
All right, so let's say like after the 12th round, the judges come to a conclusion that it's a draw. So to make the fighters fight 3 more rounds so they can get an official winner. What you think about that? Only in championship
I
fights
mean,
though.
so like
Only
OTX type shit.
yeah, like so it could stop all the draws that be happening, all this controversy. They make
Yeah,
them
I
fight
don't
three
care.
more.
I was cool with OTX doing a final round type shit. I don't mind.
So 3 more rounds. You good with that? 3 more rounds. So like
I don't know
championship fights.
about 3 more rounds going to 15, but I'm cool with an extra round to fucking stop the draw, I guess.
I'm good. I
Why don't
think
we
I
just
think
have
three more
open
rounds. Go
scoring?
old school with it. 3 more rounds, and you can really find out who took it away. You know, if the fight was close, they had it a draw. But hey, that was my question about that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you get to these other callers. I appreciate you, Ness. Shout out TBV, DMV in the building, y'all.
What up, Ness? What's
What
going
it
on,
do? It's the
TBV?
6.
Yeah, we in the
He
building,
got me
man.
getting up. I was all slouched over here, hiding behind the thumbnail, laying up. What up? Chill.
Yeah, man. Rough. It's a slow week in boxing, you know. Not much
It
to
sure is,
talk
but
about.
that's why that's why I decided this idea was the perfect show, because it's like, if you allow us to be in control, there's never a slow week, because every month we would be
Yeah.
willing to pay for a fight. That's the point of the voting system,
Right, right.
you know.
I think it's a good idea. I think you brought it up
Yeah, I brought it up
when
numerous
we
times.
were having all those pay-per-view events where we were paying like crazy, man, before the
Yeah.
Ultimate came out. I remember that you brought it up, and I thought it was a good idea back then, but I don't think it'll work with the guys at the top right now. I think you got to go to like contenders or guys who are just on the cusp of being contenders. I think in that crop, it could work perfectly for those guys. But I think also the zone would have to somehow get all the promoters in a boardroom and get it in the contracts that, hey, man, the fans will have the opportunity to pick you guys' fights. The managers, the lawyers, they got to agree on that too. Because I agree with you. If the fans are invested, they're more likely to pay. Because like this is something they feel like they created. They're a part of it. You're adding the fans somehow into the boardroom. Now I don't know how it feels as a matchmaker, man, because a matchmaker, but you still got a whole card to fill. It would just be like 1 or 2 fights, right? Like it wouldn't be a whole card that we'd pick. It'd just be a fight here, a fight there. So, the matchmakers, anyways, they can still do their job on the undercard with the prospects and other guys. I think it's a great idea, man. I think more fan interaction needs to be involved in boxing. The only time they want to get us involved is when they call for pay-per-views. When they say you got to pay for this. But other than that, we don't really get a say. And it's kind of hard to boycott the sport because, a lot of the money is already put in by the network. So they get a lot of the budgets already. So it's like if we boycott it, the promoters already got paid. Everybody's already paid. It's the network that's really taking the fall. And if we lose another network, then yeah, that's when stuff goes bad, like we saw with Showtime leaving, and then we saw ESPN leaving Top Rank. But I agree with you, Ness. It's a great idea. I think it works for the guys. I would say like I'm looking at 140 now. If I had to pick a division, I'd look there, and you look at like Ernesto Mercado, throw him in there, Adam Azim, even Matias. We don't know what he's doing. Those type of guys.
I don't know that it's cool. It's cool that you jumped on, because I don't know that it would work with that level, right? Like, how many people does Mercado
Yeah.
got that's gonna pay? How many Nestor Gibbs are there that's banging a drum for Mercado? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of us are gonna say, "Yeah, I want him to fight Frank Martin," and here's my vote. Better yet, here's my pre-order. I don't know that it
Yeah.
works for the smaller guys. But
No,
it
it
does,
doesn't
in the
work in
sense
that
that
sense.
they get to campaign. Like a Mercado
Right.
can say, "Yo, vote for me." He could do a campaign on social media. He could get on interviews and be like, "Yo, if you vote for me over on the zone, I will beat the shit out of Frank Martin, but y'all gotta vote for
Right.
me." So
And
that's what it
here's where I
opens
was
it up
gonna
for.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna segue it to though. That's where you do the TNT series because they got the cable. That's not a paid thing. So
Yeah.
that's where you'd have the fans involved, and then you could on the TNT telecast say, "Hey, We're having a fight in 3 months. These are the names. Which ones do you guys want to see? And you show highlights throughout the fight night. Instead of us having all this dead time, man, there's too much dead time in boxing too. I hate that we get so much time between fights. That's how you prop it up. Like you said, you put the fan interaction in there, put a website or something on the bottom of the screen or a QR code so people can hit it. And then, yeah, they could pick the next TNT event essentially, which I think that's where they should start with it. And then, like you said, if you can get the pay-per-view stars to say yes, that's even more money, man, because they're gonna know
Hell
which
yeah.
fights to put on. So like that data collecting, I think you're right, is very essential from the fans because I think they know what we want, but like they don't understand how much they can really get from us if they truly let us involved in a small way too.
Exactly. That sense of ownership, that sense of we like, yo, you gonna tell people like, yo, I voted for this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. But let me get to some of these callers. Big Money, what up?
big money. What up?
Oh, my bad, Brandon. I ain't see you.
Yo, you
Yeah.
got me?
Yeah.
What up, Ryan? What's good, man?
What's going on, big money, man?
Chilling, chilling. Yo, I like Ryan's version of it because so look, when you that TNT level, that's the level where something like this could play out and work. And like you only really you do it for like one fight. Like you don't tell them that they could do the whole roster moving forward of fights. You tell them we're gonna do this for one fight, and then you see what the engagement is like. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of these fans, they don't. You got the contingent of dudes that's just trolls that all they want to do is talk shit about everything that ain't right. They have no interest in actually contributing in the way that you saying where they want to vote. They're not into that. They thing is just to talk shit because the product is weak in their opinion. Even whether it is weak or it's not, they just want to talk shit. That's their vote. That's what they do. But then the guys that would actually vote, those people, they're gonna catch feelings because we're in this crybaby era where if you don't go, like let's say they vote and they pick somebody else instead of who they voted for, they're gonna cry about that. They're gonna have a problem with it. They're gonna be all upset, and then they're gonna side with the trolls and the haters on whatever fight gets made. I think that overall I like the idea. It's just that is the engagement of it with the fans and how they're gonna be. The people that don't get what they want is just gonna cry, and and it's just gonna be more the same that what we have now with fans. They don't like the product. They don't like who it is that's fighting. But when you start asking them to put those fights together, they have the same. A lot of them have the same list of names that we do, right? The high level, the guys at the higher level. But the unfortunate thing is, those are the guys who are never going to be involved in something like this. Tank is never going to get involved in this. Shakur is never going to get involved in this. Devin ain't never going to get involved in this. Jerome Bousenis, none of these people are going to be involved in this type of a process. And I think the main thing is that fighters fight for themselves. They're not fighting for us. They fighting for themselves. Once you put I think if you put the wrong guys in that position where you telling them, yo, look, we're
I
gonna
think
have
it because it's the money that gets them in there to say yes.
you
It's the
think it's
money.
strictly so the money I ain't gonna
You
hold
gotta
you.
you
I'm
gotta
with
think
you on the
about just doing numbers, right? Like Tank is your standard, and he does 200,000. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? You wanna inflate after the Ryan, didn't he fight Frank, and maybe they did 345. So let's say his new average is 300,000. That's Tank. Name another fighter that's doing 300,000. So if a fighter can get 20,000 people to pre-order to the networks, I'm not saying that's something. I'm saying maybe that's something to a network because they're looking at it like, fuck, 20,000? Motherfuckers,
Yeah.
that's 10% of what Tank do. This is
Hmm.
zero promotion. This is just fandom. This is just their what they want. Like we don't know the network is willing to give if they see the you know, the demand. Again,
Yeah.
like to you thinking, and everyone listening, y'all not thinking business. Y'all thinking, oh, they need 1,000,000 votes. No, the fuck you don't,
No,
because they
no.
don't get 1,000,000 fucking buys. You understand? You get 200,000 buys on average. So if you got a couple thousand, how many is that couple? Do your fucking math. Because that's how I run my business. It's overhead. What it costs you to keep the fucking lights on, and how much profit could you make above that? So if somebody's giving me upfront money to pay for Tank expensive ass, and I can see that it's already whatever number you want to deem, whether that's 1,000 or fucking 100 upfront thousand, prepaid. We can't say no, it ain't gonna work. You don't know until we see the influence from the public. You don't know how many Nesta Gibbs there are that are willing to fucking pay for Earl versus Canelo. You just don't know.
And I feel you on that. My thing is, what fighters are they gonna need to use in order to like?
But they don't
What
got it.
fighters
But
gonna
that's what I'm
step
saying.
up?
They don't even need the fighter's permission. Why? Because you don't involve the fighter until you got the funds. You got
Until
Tank
after.
Face there. You got Shakur Face there. You let Big Money vote on it. Because if you get enough Big Monies to vote, then you go to fucking Tank and you say, look, we prepared to offer you $20 million guaranteed to fight Shakur. And in the back of their head, they know they had already 200,000 people pre-order. You know how much money that is? 20-something million, 20 million.
In the
You know
bank.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you don't know what you're talking about. You just don't. You being pessimistic, not optimistic. There's
No, I
hundreds
100%.
of millions of people, and proper advertisement. These stupid ass Google ads that they doing, fucking showing a Tank knockout. Send a Tank knockout with a goddamn vote. Sign up. You know what I'm saying? Be part of the solution, not the problem. You dudes are negative as hell. You know, we got to come up with a solution. This is the first time. Y'all the same motherfuckers told me today wouldn't be here. So I don't even want to listen to none of you dumb fucks. Because all you
Yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
said that today
PBC.
wouldn't be here. That the
They
promoters
on the
wouldn't be
zone.
here. That I'm a fucking a daydreamer. Fuck out of here. You niggas ain't optimistic. That's why nothing good never happens. I'm optimistic. I thank God.
So
I'm grateful. So good shit come to me. And this moment right here came to me for being good and grateful. To say, ha, you fucking wrong. I'm fucking right. I said they would all be on the network. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas don't know fucking boxing.
So you know that the fight, if that was the case, because I didn't understand that aspect of it, what you were saying, where you was like, just do it, don't have the fighters involved. But
Yeah, what they
we
need the
already know
fighters
it's gonna
involved
be.
for? They don't need that.
Nah, they
What
don't.
the fighters gonna
Yeah.
do? What could you sue? Could you sue? I already got your likeness. We already got your likeness. We already got to promote you. We already got cutouts so you put Photoshop. What you gonna sue? You can't fucking sue. And what you gonna sue for? That I'm trying to get you your highest payday ever? Because that's what the fuck the voting system is for. It's not to get a tough fight. It's your highest payday ever. What are we willing to fucking pay? Like, I
We
don't
know
get
that that's
y'all.
gonna be Tank and Devin, bro.
Okay, that's one fight. That's one fight. What about the people that you don't know? You don't even have fucking. You don't know about the Latins. What about the fucking Latins that want to pay for Navarrete and I don't know? Pick a fucking name. Oshaki Foster,
Shocky
Espinoza.
Foster.
Pick a fucking name. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all small-minded.
I mean, I like the concept, man. I just, I guess I am pessimistic.
How long
'cause
we
I'm
been
looking at it
waiting
like
right
these
now
dudes.
for a new way? You don't know the people that come out the woodwork and say, yo, I want to pre-order for a new way in Tank. And I know I
Yeah.
keep saying Tank, but
Right.
y'all can help me with other fucking fights.
Yeah, the Virgil and Boots. That could definitely be one on the
I don't
chopping
even
block.
want to get him a payday. I'm tired of him, like for me, that's what somebody said. What about Virgil? I'm like, I want to matchmake him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here playing fucking games for 3 divisions, bro. Like, that's the problem. Y'all don't give a fuck. This dude's been playing with us for 3 fucking divisions. 140, 147, 154. The fuck, man? Get out of here, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Not
I
interested in
think
paying
that
for shit. I don't even
that's a
want to
good
pay to
question
see
though.
him lose. When he lose, he
I think
loses,
Damn.
and when
someone
he fight, he fight. I'm not paying. I'm not helping him get there because you prolong this situation for me. You've turned me from a fan that enjoyed how you fight and believed you could knock shit loose to like I don't want to fucking see you. You on some fucking diva shit. 12.5 million. That shit is bro. We never even heard of that shit. They offer Wilder that
Word.
to fight Joshua. Like, y'all let that shit brush off because y'all fucking weird as fuck. Niggas like that need to get slapped. You ain't got no reason to ask for that type of money. You just fucking up the negotiations, fucking up the fight for us. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to talk about that motherfucker. Let him earn a payday. But I know it ain't gonna matter because fight fans are weird. He knocks shit loose, so they gonna just pay. Oh, I don't care. We seen Boots get hurt, and we know Virgil might could knock him out, so let's pay. Get him the fuck out
where
of
they at with
boxing.
that shit? Ain't that fight? Ain't they making that fight still?
I don't know. Supposed to
Who
get announced this week,
who
wasn't it?
knows?
Yeah, that shit is it's too dead, man. It's too dead. Well, fuck it. Maybe your idea work. You know what I'm saying? I hope that they allow. That's the thing though. Who gonna choose the names? If it's all about the people, that's a lot of voting. I'm
Yeah,
just
but I
hoping
mean,
that people can come.
it is a lot of voting, but that's what I'm saying. It's free, right? It's a domain.
Yeah.
Like, how hard
Hmm.
is it to make 100 polls? Like, what do it matter to
Yeah.
them? This shit is free. They get an engagement. That's what I'm saying. The preparation for this show is I'm fucking alley ooping for their ass. Like, all they gotta do
Yeah.
is catch it and dunk it. Like, bro, you getting us on your fucking website, so now the engagement is through the roof. You can sell advertisement. You getting people that ain't normally fucking subscribers over there to vote. Now you turn them into
Hmm.
subscribers. You
Yeah.
convert them. That's your fucking job. My idea got them there. Like,
Right.
bro, come on, bro. Like, they want the titty and be adults too. You gotta stop sucking a titty and be a man or be a baby the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many more solutions we got to give them. If they don't want to do it, it's because they don't want to fix the sport. But you know, in what other business is the consumer not right? The customer's fucking right.
Right.
So give me the
Customer's
fucking
always
fight
right.
I want. Now I'm
Yeah.
telling you, don't give it to me. I'm willing to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to pay for it. So I don't get it. It's just, insanity. But I get it. I said it out loud. I gotta keep doing what I'm doing because I'm gonna find myself in the same situation I am today. Where people told me it's not possible, it won't happen. I'm daydreaming, boxing this, boxing that. But here we are, with all the promoters on one. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
fucking Paramount came out of nowhere and fucked shit up. So now we got one, you know, I don't even know what the fuck Zuffa is. Are they a promoter? Are they a league? Are they whatever they are? They kind of running independently, but they're also linked to what's his
The
name?
The
Turkey and
Turkey.
Turkey.
To
DAZN.
Turkey and DAZN. So it
TKO.
don't even matter to me, bro. Like they
Yeah.
still all working in synergy. Something that
Right.
people thought wouldn't be possible. So, I'm gonna keep pushing my idea because I believe in it, and I believe that's how we're gonna get the right fights, the good fights, and it brings pay per view back for these dumbass networks that don't get it. You know, the reason people
Right.
steal is because you're giving them shit they don't want to buy. We don't
Exactly.
want to buy fucking Pachanga and Joshua. Like, I mean, it's I don't get it, bro. The solution is right there. They just not listening, or we're not saying it loud enough.
Hey
But
man, if they put up
No,
the
I think you're
names, if they
right.
put up the champions at 126 in that little mix that you talking about, I think that shit could get something popping. Because
but why not? That's what I'm
people want
saying.
to see
We
that.
don't know how many Mexicans will get willing to pay for Espinoza and Inoue. And I'm
Hmm.
willing to pay for that. I want that giant fighting that little dude. I want to see that freak show. I got pre-order money all day for that. This is the only sport I fuck with, so I could pre-order 5 fights at a time. Give me that Tank Devin. What else I've been yearning for? Give me that Wilder AJ. What else I want? You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping them. I'm dropping it. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I feel you. Yo,
Yeah.
fuck it. They could give it a shot, bro. They do a lot of other
Bro,
shit. They
take
spend a
shit
lot
on
of
a
money in a
credit
lot of
card
ways.
too, so motherfuckers,
Do it.
you know, you don't need the whole money up front. Put that shit on a credit card. You pay your credit card monthly, but the zone got their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit ain't difficult, bro. Shit is not difficult.
All right, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Brandon.
Nah,
I mean, damn,
that would
Ryan, go
put them
ahead, bro.
that would put them ahead of the curve because I don't think in any other sport you can do that, right? Like I don't know. I know they do the fan voting for the NBA All Star game, but that's an All Star game. That's not. It's not meant for anything. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's not a. It's not a thing anybody want to win because it's just an All Star game. But like these are championship fights, so this will make the sport the first sport that's picking its matchups, which is something you could say in your own right. You're changing the sports world, especially the combat world. So yeah, man, it could be a big opportunity for the zone because they already changed it once. They were the first, to me, the first streaming app for combat sports. It was the zone. And
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather had that big thing where you say they fighting on an app. And now look, now everybody's
Now
on an
he's
app,
on an
bro.
app.
So like they could
He done
definitely
fought
be the
on the
front
same app.
runners. Right, right. My bad, yo. Brandon, what up, man?
No, I didn't put him on yet, but yeah, I mean, look, they've been innovative. They are becoming the home of combat sports. You know, I hate to say combat sports because I hate that they're putting other things on there. Like, that's since we're complaining, they need to fix that. My
What, the
home
bare knuckle
screen,
UFC?
my home screen should be customizable. There's no reason I should be
Oh,
seeing NASCAR and fucking
yeah,
darts, and it's so clunky. Tell me I'm not the only one, and this is not just a Ryan. Like,
yeah,
am I the only one that always hits a box he don't want to fucking hit?
yeah,
I don't get it. It's
yep.
like, bro, I just want to click on the boxing box to go to boxing. Somehow it clicks on some other shit. I'm watching some shit I don't want to watch. I don't know why they did that. I've already put that my interest is boxing. Why they got fucking
Mhm.
cars and darts and soccer and shit is getting very frustrating. Stop trying to
Yeah,
sell me shit I don't fuck with. Like if I've never clicked on this shit, why they doing that? That is, that's really frustrating me. I know people ain't feeling like I am, but that shit is infuriating. Like
yeah.
it's so much shit. Cricket be up there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Sometimes I just want to fucking slam the TV. Like, why am I looking at a fucking picture of soccer or fucking darts? It don't make sense, bro. They out of control
Yeah.
with that shit, bro.
It should be like your YouTube, like whatever you search, it pops up, right?
Bro, but it
Whatever you're,
is.
you're reaching.
You probably don't remember when you first logged in, it tells you, and you put boxing. Like, why they
They're
giving me
just
other
telling me
shit?
other stuff. Okay, okay.
It's like I'm here for the fucking boxing, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But Brandon, what up?
What up, man? You can hear me? Am I
Yes,
clear or what?
sir.
So my idea is a little bit different than yours, man. It don't involve like this whole fundraising type concept. Mine is more so it would involve the zone putting their thumb on the scale a little bit on these promotional companies. They need to be more of a landlord with some rules like for their house, like y'all renting rooms in my house right now. So I need you to follow a couple of rules, like I need them to demand. I want a cross promotional card like once every quarter at least. Once a month I would love it. Where they require each company to offer up at least one guy. I feel like the main event is already good. Like I feel like they know what a main event is. They don't need help with that. The main event will sell itself, but the undercard is something that the three undercard fights. I would like the fans to be able to vote on that. So you require PBC to offer up one guy, and then the three optional opponents are from each other promotional company in that division. Then you put those three names up as a vote for the vote. one guy from Top Rank, one guy from Next Room, one guy from Golden Boy versus the guy that PBC offered. And in the next fight, Golden Boy offers a guy, and then through the other three companies. You see what I'm saying? And they're the ones you vote on for the undercard. You do that for all three fights in the undercard. You know, because like I saw what they did with PBC where they got Jesus Ramos fighting a fucking nobody. They got Fundura fighting a nobody. The whole card, the dudes is fighting nobodies. That wouldn't happen on this card because we're voting on guys that they offered, like guys we know of and we're interested in seeing, and we get to vote. And I want the vote to be transparent. I want them to show the progress of the vote and the time you got left. By the way, you know what I'm saying? So Jesus Ramos, at what division he's in? That's 160, 168. What is he at now? Like he's at 160.
160.
160.
Yeah.
So then Troy Isley is an option for Jahan Tucker is an option. You know, like Amo Williams is an option. That and then we vote on those three. And that fight is made after the time limit run out. The winner is the winner. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's how I would run it. Like, and I would like Ryan said, I like the idea of putting it on TNT. And the one guy called in and said it's going to be trolls. I don't know who would troll because the only people who will be allowed to vote are subscribers to the zone in the first place. I don't know if I'm wasting my vote to troll. I mean, even if they are
Yeah,
trolling,
I don't
hey,
know.
at
I
least
don't
they're
know that they
paying
want to
to
do
troll.
that. I don't know that they want to make you a subscriber only. Maybe
I mean,
if you could be a free subscriber, but remember if you
A
choose,
trial.
no, I'm paying this. This is the point. Like, if they're gonna get PBC, and you might end up maybe raising the yearly subscription because of that. No, I
yeah,
need
but
to be able to
you're
have
not
more
thinking
rights
you
as a subscriber.
isolate him because you're not thinking a fight that's big isn't just big for the zone. You want casuals, so why wouldn't you want the casuals to vote on what they want?
Well, listen, that's just the same. Okay, for example, same thing with you. Sometimes you have it on members only mode, right? So niggas in the chat just don't be saying nothing crazy. Like, at least if you talking crazy, you at least a member of Ness's channel to be here and talk. That's the same exact concept I got
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
voting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
you're gonna vote, so like if you're gonna vote, at least you're a member of you're gonna actually pay to vote. You know what I'm saying? That's just one
Yeah,
reason we got
but
you. Now
that's the
you're a
thing.
subscriber.
You see, in my idea, the vote gets the people to the zone which they need, and then potentially you convert them to subscribers. But but
I'm just
but
saying, like,
but
if all the promotional companies are already on this platform, the boxing fans should be wanting to come here anyway. I just want to incentivize them to have a say so. Something that we complain about all the time, like they don't give a fuck what we think. Well, give us the right to vote on who we want to see a
yeah.
guy fight. Like we want the whole undercard to be fan interactive. Not only that, I want the fans. They want them to put on the app a scorecard where we can score the fight live as a fan. And you have either AI or some kind of way to average it out to what
They used to
everybody's
have
voting.
that. They used to have the fan scorecard.
Yeah,
They
they
need to
have the
bring it
fan
back to
zone right
bring that
now
shit back.
where you could pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Have that shit like that interactive. You got see when people are involved, they become engaged. When we have an involvement and a say so, you feel like you're a part of something. Another thing I would like to
Exactly.
see, see if you have like, I think I told you about this before, Ness. Virtual ringside seats, right? If you got a VR headset, there's no need to set up a camera literally like you in a ringside seat, or you can look up this virtual on your headset, whatever it is, the what do you call it, the VR gear, or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
they call
yeah.
it. You sitting there in your own house with the headset on, but you literally look like you're in the arena. Like you
That's
look
dope.
around to the side of you, like
That's definitely the
like you're on
future.
the front row.
That's
Yeah,
definitely the
like, and
future.
I'm looking like like my angle is wherever they got the camera in the arena. That's my angle of the fight. Like this is what I'm looking at. Like I'm sitting front row. I don't know what that would cost or what that is, but I feel like that should be an option. Another idea I have always wanted to do is to be able to cut off the fucking commentary and just listen to the arena. Let me just listen to
Mm.
the noise and the punches in the arena. I don't want to hear no bias. I don't want to hear Sergio Mora. Not that I got a problem with Sergio Mora. It's just that sometimes I feel like they can be biased when they like a certain fighter. They could be ignoring what the other guy's doing. I'd rather just not hear it. I just want to hear the punches. I want to hear the crowd react. And I want to turn it up in my house and just listen like I'm sitting in the arena as well. You know? Like, I feel like it's a lot of things they can do to intrigue boxing fans to bring something that hasn't been done. Like they just not thinking. It's a lot of things you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like to make it interactive and fun for the boxing fan.
Right.
And make the subscription worth paying for. Uh,
Hmm.
I, I just think that they need to be more creative, and that's basically it. Anything. I mean, you could. It's a fluid idea. I'm sure you could add more to it. You or Ryan, but that's what I think they should do. Like I said, every promoter is required to offer up a guy.
Yeah.
The three opponents that they're offering are names from other three companies. Make it interpromotional. We're not doing in-house. We making them fight. Like Jamel Charlo. Where the fuck is he at? Put Jamel Charlo as the PBC offering and put the other
Offering is
154s from.
hilarious. Jamel need a
I mean,
tune
that's what
up
it is.
before
But
we put him anywhere near a fight, man.
hey,
Fuck all
man.
that shit.
Okay, well then. Okay, well who need it?
Paying for
Okay,
no,
Gary
we ain't
Russell.
paying for no motherfucker over layoff. Why would I pay for that?
Well, I'd rather see what you mean. Like, I mean, it's Jamel Charlo. I'd still rather see him in the ring than a random person we never seen before or never heard of. Like, it's still a name.
Shit.
Like, I would still rather see Jamel Charlo. He
I
actually won the
I'd
fight.
rather see him too. I
Gary
ain't
Russell.
rather pay for him. That's
I
out
mean,
of
you're gonna pay for it
control.
anyway. If you're a subscriber, I'm just saying you just gotta say so in the vote and who he fighting. They're not gonna put you're not gonna put him in there with a bum or let me not say bum, but like a lower level guy. You're gonna put him in there against another name from another promotional company. He want to
Yeah.
fight Boots. Let him tell it. So I mean, he should be ready for anybody that the other three
Meanwhile,
companies can
Plant
present.
Plant negotiating with Thomas Lamana.
See what I'm
What?
saying? That's what I'm saying. Taylor Plant is a perfect example. Taylor Plant
Uh,
versus Beck the Bully from Golden Boy. He an option.
yeah,
That's a
that'd be a
good
good
fight.
fight.
Like
That's a good fight.
Pacheco. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Pacheco would be an option. Like, give us names. Even Amari Jones he had on yesterday. I would love to see him fight. Another 160 from Pete. Like, he even mentioned Jesus Ramos. I would love that fight.
Hmm. That'd
Give
be a
us
good
the
fight.
option to make it. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's basically what I was trying to get across. That's my call.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Throw one in. Make a tournament. Make a league. It's the
I
middleweight
like it,
division league
man.
of the zone. Everybody throw one fighter in, and they gonna fight. What 4 times a year, every 3 months.
I like it. I
That'd be
think it
dope.
works. Rock Lee, first super chat of the day, $2. Cliff Broner is gunshot. Dumb fight. Counterpunch, Cliff, we got to.
What up,
Javier
Cliff?
Olivares, for me, a solid undercard is an important factor for buying pay-per-views. Even solid fights with top-ranked contenders. $5 super chat. Salute. Brandon to Brandon.
Hey,
What up,
Ness, what's going on?
Brandon?
What
Ryan from the six, what's up, fam? Shout out
What's
to the
going on, brother?
community, man. You socially awkward motherfuckers in the chat. Ness, don't address me by Brandon, man. You see my screen name on Discord. I go
Peptides
by
and
that name
Pune.
on yeah, peptides and pussy, man. That's my new name, man. That's what you
Hey.
guys can address me as, peptides and pussy from here on out.
Mm.
But I wanna I'm not saying your idea isn't a bad idea. I don't want to get into a yelling match with you. I'm not saying B Lens's idea is not a bad idea, but I do feel like it's unnecessary of an idea. I mean, is it a cool idea to get the fans more hands on and make it more of an interactive kind of thing? You know, we got most fans today wanting to be YouTube managers any fucking way. So this gives the guys opportunity to, like you said, feel like they're a part of the boardroom making decisions. So yeah, it'll be cool in that aspect. But the shit ain't rocket science, bro. Why you guys got matchmakers? You guys got executives that's been in this business for years. You guys got all these experts. It's not rocket science about what the fuck the fans want to see and pay for, bro. You don't need us to vote on that. You know we won't Tank and Devin. You know we won't Tank and Shakur. You know what fights are fucking big. You got all these analytics, ticket sales, pay-per-view buys. You don't need us to vote on what's a big fight and what's not a big fight. Because if you do, you need to start firing some motherfuckers or letting motherfuckers go and doing some rehiring on who you should have as matchmaker. That shit don't need a fan vote to know what fight motherfuckers want to see. We tell you every day on shows like this what fights we want to see, what fights we want to pay for, what fights we talking about at the barbershop when we getting a ball fade or a taper or some shit. We don't have to vote on that shit. That's the only reason why I say it's a cool idea, but is it overly necessary? Not really. You guys know we don't want to pay to see, like you said, Caleb Plant versus fucking Cornflake. You know that's garbage. You don't need us to vote on that to tell you that's bullshit. You don't need the vote to tell you that fight Jamal Charlo is in is some bullshit and we ain't gonna pay for it. You don't need us to tell you that we want to see Shakur and Devin, or Devin and Keyshawn, or Ryan and Devin too. So that's the only reason why I say it's not really necessary. Because what the fuck you got executives and matchmakers for? If you need us to tell you what the fuck we want to see, we already tell you that. You guys see the Twitter feeds and the algorithms. You guys got rankings, top 15. You guys got 4 champions of the division. How about start forcing some fucking unifications? Make them motherfuckers unify. Like B. Lynn said, the cross promotional 5 versus 5s, let's do some more of those. Those are great ideas. You take your best 5, I take my best 5. We match them up and see who comes out on top. I like the idea, but we shouldn't have to be voting. You guys know what the fuck we want already. We tell you what the fuck we want already. And it should be easier to give us what the fuck we want now that everybody's under one umbrella. So now that everybody's under one umbrella, everybody's getting paid by the same financiers and shit. How about you just start making the fucking fights fans want to see? And if these fighters don't want to fight those tough fights, they sit their asses on the bench. It's really that fucking simple. Don't give them too many options. Don't give the top guy the opportunity to call out Bam 4 weight classes below him when he's got motherfuckers he ain't even unified with yet in his own division. And don't give a guy like Caleb Plant, a former champion, millions of dollars to fight Cornflake. So that's my little 2 cents on it. Is it a cool little idea? Cool little interactive hands-on thing for the fans to do? Yeah, it is. But is it necessary? Not really, because this shit ain't rocket science. We want 50-50 fades. We want unifications. We want the top guys to fight the top guys and not be tweeting every fucking week against each other. That's it. That's all, man. But other than that, I'll let you go, brother. That's my call. TVB, protect your mental health at all times. I'm out.
I.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon. Do you think also that this can also be used to weaponize a network in
In
a
what
sense
way?
of, hey man, if somebody steps down from a fight, it's like, bro, look at all the money we got here. Look at all the interest. You want X amount of dollars, but look, you're not worth that.
It's
We
not
gonna tell the
weaponizing.
public.
Reality is needed for some of these fighters. Some of these
Nah, that's what
fighters
I'm
think they're
saying.
overvalued. It's not weaponizing. It's
Yeah,
bringing them down to reality.
some of these guys need to see that in
Hell
black and
yeah.
white.
Give them that. Give them that Terrence Crawford treatment. Let them see the books. Show you what you really worth, man.
Yo,
What up?
what up, man? What up? What up, man? They need to get rid of this Zuffa Sunday fight shit. Ain't nobody watching no fucking fights on Sundays, man. You got fucking football ready to come up. You think I'm ready to sit there and watch Hitchens versus
Berlanga.
who the fuck he fighting? Silas. And I got fucking
Yeah.
fucking Ravens versus Bills on Sunday Night Football. Hell no. Fuck man, look, man. They need to get rid of that Zuffa shit. Ain't nobody watching no fights on no Sunday. What they should have did is Zuffa want to make it special. Y'all should have been fighting on Friday nights. If you want to do something, you bring back the nostalgia, nigga. Come fight on Friday nights, but Sunday night, that shit lame. That shit lame as hell. Everybody else already on the zone. You get what I'm saying? And they need to stop this shit with motherfuckers getting rewarded for losing. There's no reason why Teofimo Lopez is getting a damn title shot his next fight after getting smoked
12 rounds and nothing. Don't get me wrong. I get the pool of talent ain't that deep at 147, but you gotta get these other guys. You gotta give them a chance to make a name for themselves. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like this is boxing, bro. A star can be born just like that. You get what I'm saying? Like a good show fight, or upset, it can happen. But this, like they had a press conference for that fight the other day, and I ain't even fucking know. That shit's so stupid and boring. I was like, he bringing up monkey mask and rubber ducks on the stage. What the fuck is this? Like, come on with this goofy ass shit, man. They gotta stop this, bro. Like, no reason motherfuckers should be getting rewarded after losing. It's just dumb. And then they go over there. They go over there to Zuffa, and they suck Dana White dick. And when you go to one of his outings of UFC, they can't even get your motherfucking name right. you get you get what I'm saying? I mean, like that shit goofy as hell to me. That shit goofy as hell. But that Zuffa shit ain't really last long. I mean, they overpaying for people. And if I'm Shakur, I mean, I would take the money. I would take the money. You know, his style ain't really hot like that. So I mean, you gotta get the sucker. You gotta get the sucker when it's available. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, again, like I don't know if that was a good move for him. Like, why would you go over there and you got what, maybe Devin Haney or people, Oshaki Foster? That ain't a bad fight. And so he just went over there to duck all them fighters. This shit stupid. This shit stupid. They need to get rid of that Zuffa shit. Sunday nights just not it, bro. Ain't nobody gonna watch that, bro. I don't give a fuck who you match up. Ain't nobody watching that shit on Sunday, bro. That shit is terrible. That shit terrible. But I like what DAZN doing. Everybody going over there to DAZN. You know, people been trying to get under one umbrella for a minute. I heard people talking about that for some years now. I like that. I think it's good. It's easy to make fights that way. But this Zuffa shit, that shit, they gotta kill that shit, bro. They gotta kill that shit. Maybe they probably make it to the end of this year. They probably make it to the end of this year, maybe early next year. But that shit is about to be done. That Sunday night shit, that shit ready to flop, bro. Soon as football come back around, yeah, bro, they ain't gonna get no viewers. That's just stupid. I don't get it. I don't get that Zuffa shit. But what's up with the Earl fight? Like, I don't see the betting odds and nothing out. Like, what the fuck? Is that fight still on?
Hell yeah.
Should be odds out. I think I saw that Earl was the favorite last.
I just checked the other day, like yesterday. I'm like, yo, they don't got this shit on DraftKings. Like, what the fuck? I saw their little face off or whatever the case may be. I don't. To be honest, Tim Zoo should win that fight. He the more active fighter, but I mean, I don't know. I guess we just gotta see what Earl come out with. Me personally, I always go against the guys that come off of layoffs. Me personally. So if he loses this fight, I wouldn't be surprised. I damn sure wouldn't be surprised. But he also could win this fight because Cam man ain't been looking the same since the fucking front door fight. So I don't know. I don't know how this will go, but I'm looking forward to that fight. And I'm looking forward to the Roach Zepeda fight, man. That's a good fight. TNT, see, I like that. I like what they doing. They showing some of these fights. Some of these fights shouldn't be exclusive only on a app and all that. I'm not buying some of y'all apps just to watch this shit. And then DAZN, they got this trick bag where as though if you subscribe for one fight, they got it in fine print. You subscribing for the whole year without knowing. Like I don't like that. I don't like that little slick shit. So I like the fact they putting the fights back on TV now. That's a good card to have on TV. And I saw Mason viewership. I saw it on Twitter a couple days ago. They were saying he peaked at 820K viewers on TNT. That's pretty good
Oh
considering the fact
shit,
that it was
that's
on
good.
a holiday weekend versus a
Who
no name.
reported
I
that?
think that's
Who
pretty good.
reported that? Who reported that?
It was on a couple of little boxing outlets recorded
Who?
that it peaked at like 800K on
Nah, we can't run with
July
that.
4th.
Can't run with that.
Oh, you saying it's cat? It's cat.
I'm just saying you can't even remember the name of the outlet.
If I look and when I look, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna text it
Yeah,
to you
that's
for real. You can
important.
tell
That's
me if
important, man, because people be capping.
yeah. Yeah, no, that I said, damn. When I saw that, I said that's pretty good considering the fact that it was a holiday weekend versus a no name. So he on the up and up. He on the up and up, man. But I like what TNT doing. That's you for shit. They gotta get rid of that shit, man. I'm out of here.
All right.
Said pack up the Zuffa.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about though. Everybody ain't a football fan. I don't fuck with football, so boxing on Sundays works for me.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
more
it's
boxing is
just
always good.
it's just fights like this Sunday or whatever Sunday it is with Richards, Hitchens, and Berlanga. That's not one I'm staying home for, or they got to do
Yeah,
better. But Sundays, it works for me. I'm not into football.
word. And you could do the Sunday show.
Yeah, Tommy, what up?
What up, shout out TVV. Nah, I like the idea. I'm gonna disagree with P, my boy P and P, uh, peptides and pussy. I'm gonna disagree with him only because yeah, we know what fights we want to see, bro. But when those fights are done, when you know what I'm saying, so you gonna think Tank Shakur, Tank Devin, Tank this, Tank. You know, you can name 4 or 5 people for Tank, whatever. Same for the big names. But what about the names that ain't as big? So like who I never heard of this guy before he got in the ring with Antoine Russell. But what was his Euroka?
Yeah, Andy Hiroka.
Was his
Yeah.
name? Okay, boom. I'm a fan of his now. He looked good. If he was that wasn't a fight I would have asked Antoine to do. But now that
Hmm.
dude got out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people thought he won. Either way, he put on a good showcase. Now I would love to see him again versus any of those dudes, any of the 140s. You know what I'm saying? But if I wouldn't, if he didn't get in there with Antoine, I would have probably never heard of him. So or realized how good he was because of the competition he got in there and looked good against. So that's why I don't agree with P and P because you know it's once Devin fight Keyshawn, Tank, Shakur, you know maybe Tio, maybe Rolly, his career's over. Ryan Rematch, like it's those are the only people we can name 5, 6 opponents for. So like you said, you know if PBC throw out 3 names, Golden Boy throw out 3 names, match them up. You know, and with me on a card next, it ain't gotta be like all welterweights. That'll be an all welterweight card and it'd be fire, yeah. But let's just say like, all right, we doing a welterweight, super welterweight, and a middleweight, and PBC gonna pick 3 welterweights, 3 super welters, 3 middleweights. Y'all pick which one out of each group y'all want to see fight somebody from Golden Boy, you know, and and I think what that'll do is it'll get a fan some sense of control. Like humans want control of something. Most of these niggas that call in, they got a control of their household. So that's why they call here when you with the bullshit. So give these fans some type of sense of control. Like they can pick what they get to see and they paying for it. So why the fuck not? You go to McDonald's, they don't just be like, all right, give me $20, I'm gonna give you this Big Mac meal. You're like, nah, nigga, I want a quarter pounder. You feel me? Or whatever. Give them something to choose from. So I like the idea. That'll be fire. And you right, Ness. Like you said, I remember the shows, 2 years ago when Danny was on and you were like, bro, I wanted to be one network. And certain people calling it'll never happen, Ness. It's never gonna happen. Across the street gonna always be across the street. It's always gonna be, they never gonna and look at it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really call in and give a damn about or I listen, but I never called into those shows because whatever. But I heard you, and you was right. So with that being said, yeah, you're right. These dudes be passing the mixes. Like, what's the harm of if it happens? People calling in saying it's not gonna work or they don't want it to work. Like, why the fuck not? Like, what's the problem? If you're throwing out a suggestion and just be optimistic, like, yeah, that's a good idea because it is a good idea. So, people just what they call them negative Nancy's or some shit. They don't, they
Yep.
don't, they can't see the good in nothing. They just want to see the bad and just think the bad gonna always be there. So Nah, fuck all that ness. You know, keep that attitude, bro, because that's a good attitude to have on a sport you love. Because we all want to see them cross the street. We all want to see
For real.
PBC fight Golden Boy, fight Frank Warren, fight Matchroom. We all want to see all that shit. And shout out to Matchroom and Frank Warren because they've been doing that 5v5. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it's been decently good show. Like that's got us Raymond Ford and Nick Ball. That's what got us that. And they paid the money for that shit to happen. So man, I don't know. Like you said, people call in with the negativity is pointless. It's just whatever. And oh yeah, and even I'm just gonna say this before I go, bro. Ness, and this my area, my homies who I talk to, da 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 da. I'm in 727 Pinellas County, Florida. People from 30 years old to like 45, bro, they fucking still to this day got hope for Adrian Broner, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Bro, you ain't
They
lying.
they got they
Somebody
got
just text
they
me of
got,
a
bro.
video of Joel Santana's story talking about Adrian Broner
Being a great kid, they
and
little
Tank
shit
Davis and
or
the differences and
oh
how they still like Tank ain't giving y'all big fights, but y'all need to fight Broner because we still be rooting for Broner. I said,
Oh
man,
nah,
my god.
they root for Broner, bro, on God, bro. That shit is annoying as fuck, but it is what it is.
they
So when I
crazy.
heard somebody say, and I'm gonna tell you this, Adrian Broner versus Ryan Garcia is a big fight, bro. It's a
That's
big fight,
crazy.
bro. It's good. It's gonna be a fight party. The hood niggas gonna show up and be cheering for fucking Broner. White America gonna show up for Ryan, and then whatever his spec, cause
That's crazy.
it's a green print. Listen,
Yeah.
bro. I don't want to see it. That's nothing I'm asking for. But it's a lot of fights I don't ask for. That's gonna be bigger fights in other people's eyes. That is gonna be a big fight in some people's eyes in America, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Ryan Garcia versus Adrian Broner will be a big fight. So, AB, if you listening, you can make you a minute, whatever. Well, you can make you a few million if you drop the weight and meet Ryan Garcia somewhere because they're gonna watch y'all, bro. I swear, bro. It is what it is. And it's just one of those things. But I'm talking about to this day, Andre fucking Deontay boy. To this day, these motherfuckers got hope and faith in Adrian Broner, dog. I swear to God, the hood love him. The hood love him. The
That's
hood
crazy.
pulling for him. All that shit. I swear to God. And the real Boston fans probably know what it is, but talk to somebody in the hood in America, be like Adrian Broner. They know Adrian Broner. They know he got hands. They know he was nice. They just know like shit. He drank. We drink. We smoke. We hang out. We fuck bitches. We throw money. We did it. He one of us. He just can fight like a motherfucker. Then he be on TV. He got fans, bro. So that'll be my call, man. Shout out TBV. But yeah, like I said, it's a good idea. The zone need to look into that, and yeah, they definitely need to make you the president, ambassador, or whatever of that show they put on if they put on for it.
You the man, champ. You the man.
Man,
Quest,
Bronner, you already got me too many times, bro.
yeah,
I
he ain't
remember there
get
was
He,
me.
so
he got
many
me
times
too.
He
He,
ain't get me
he
a
got
lot.
me too, bro. He got me
he's
Clearly
too.
coming
But
not
it is
back.
what
enough.
it is.
Clearly not enough. You asking for him back on pay per view. I
I,
cannot
I'm
believe
not
it.
asking. I'm not asking. I'm just telling you what the hood will watch.
You
That's
call,
all. They're
That's
not even
wild.
asking for it
you
either.
called
But
it a
if
fight
they put
party,
it,
man. You gonna watch
it's
it
good,
right
man.
with them.
Bro, I mean, I like parties. I like parties. If you throw a fight party for a boxing fan, for a boxer I don't watch, I show up for it. You feel me? If you in my neighborhood, I'm just letting it be known. It's nothing that I want, but if a banner comes out, Ryan Garcia versus Adrian Broner, blah blah this, blah blah that, The hood gonna watch that shit. They gonna be on social media talking about it. It's gonna be a thing. And he got his clout going on with Dean the Great right now. It's gonna be a thing. I don't want to pay for it, but if you pay for it and invite me to your house to watch it, I'm gonna come. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to MV.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't believe they want Broner back in the ring off that alcoholism, bro. Like, how they expect that body to work? That shit is crazy.
Yeah. And it's not like his last whatever 3-4 fights he's always been a hands in his pocket guy, man.
Always. Never let
Hands
them
in his
goddamn hands
pocket.
go. I can't believe. Rooting for what? Rooting for what? At what? Leonard Sterling 2-pounder. TNT Sports US PR X account reported 820 peak. Let's go.
Oh,
Now
okay.
that's a source.
TNT
That's a
Sports.
source, you know? Quest the
What up,
best.
Quest?
Quest the motherfucking best. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What up? What up? Salute. Shout out Ryan in the building.
What
Yeah,
up,
the
bro?
last caller, y'all on some wild shit, bro. Like, we actually calling for Adrian Bone to get back in the ring, man. This is what we came to, man. Damn, bro. Y'all asking for that fight. We should be asking for the Ryan fight, man. Ryan and Devin fight, man. Like, come on, man. The next you hit it on the nail, I was gonna bring it up, but the alcoholism, alcoholism, bro. Like, yo, we ain't drinking like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't pulling up five shots of back to back like that, man. You know, it's a different from just drinking, and it's different from just too much, and then you know that's too
Bruh,
much.
did
And
you see
then
that
his
whack
last
ass
fight,
video they put out too? I don't even understand how people calling for Broner in 2026 when he's on some mini me with Dean the Great.
man, it's
He
ridiculousness, man.
wearing the same outfit as Dean the Great. He ad libbing in Dean the Great
On some
songs.
Fruity Boys shit,
Shit
man.
weird as
Fruity
hell,
Boys,
man.
man. Cause we asking for that fight, man. Come on, let AB get his money in streaming. Let him do. He in a good lane where he at. You know, let's not keep mixing the shit. You know what I'm saying? The influencer shit.
For
He just
real.
crossed over to the influencer shit. Now you asking for it to come back, man. Let's not, man. That shit pissed me off. But like what the Shakur shit doing. I know it ain't a Shakur show, man, but niggas asking for Devin to vacate the belt, do all this. It's stipulation after stipulation, man. It's a lot of shit going on in boxing I ain't fuck with. Sometimes I take a step back and just think like, why do I watch this shit? And like, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's nasty, yo. It's like it gets to a point, bro. Tank Davis still on Twitter talking his shit. We don't know what the fuck going on with Tank Davis right now. He probably on house arrest, all other shit, and he on Twitter still talking this shit, man. Virgil talking his shit after he done ducked the fight in 4K, man.
For real.
It's a lot of nasty stuff. Man, the nigga Virgil after the face off with Boots in the ring, he gonna say Earl was a big fight. Earl was a big. Come on, man. Like you had a
Yeah,
face
you
off
should have
not
known
5 seconds
then.
ago. 5 seconds ago, you gonna go in the back room and say Virgil, Earl a big. Come on, man. I'm with you, Ness. I don't think Virgil deserve a shot, but that's a fight I'd rather see than Adrian Broner. Like, come on, man. We asking for the
Yeah,
wrong shit.
but it ain't like we gonna get
Come on,
it ain't like
man.
we gonna get motherfucking Virgil and Ryan. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't want that fight. I don't know. I don't want that fight. That's not a fight I'm not too fond of.
I
You know,
don't think he deserved to get the fight he fucking, his biggest fight without doing shit. Motherfucker ain't did shit but let us down.
man, I feel you. I get what you're saying, but it's something that's been brewing. It's something that it's been building. He's still talking. Let's see if it don't fall in line again and Boots fight some like Josh Kelly or something, then I'm over it. But if it happens next, then I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? If it keep going to this, I don't know, bro. I want it. You know, I take it. But just Adrian Broner, man, let him stay where he at, man.
For real.
He on kick. He doing his thing. He getting bread. He even said out his mouth, "I'm getting the most bread I done had since boxing." And
Hell
y'all
yeah.
want him to go back to boxing, probably get some brain damage or whatever the fuck, you know. So I don't want. And against Ryan Garcia, an easy dub, man. Come on, Ryan Garcia need to fight Devin Haney, Shakur, the big names, and for what I was gonna say, yeah, Devin don't need to vacate. I seen Bill say he's not vacating, they not budging,
I seen that
Shakur not
too.
budging.
I thought that was Dev's
Man, they
account.
not.
That was Bill's account.
Yeah, Bill, whatever Bill say, I'm 100% on it, man. Devin don't really say too much to go off of, so I think
Brian, hold it
whatever
down.
Bill say, I think
Yeah.
Devin signs off on it, man. I don't think Bill just going out here saying anything. Whatever Bill say, I think Devin like, okay, he gave him a go ahead, put it out. I think that's what it is. I'm Bill. They ain't budging. They ain't vacating the bill. I think we're gonna get the Keyshawn fight this year. Hopefully September or October or somewhere around there. I want the Keyshawn fight personally, just so we can just stop with the Shakur shit, let him do his thing. I don't know. I think the Shakur Tank need to fight Shakur. I think Devin, he too big, man. I don't want no excuses. I don't want nothing to just to make the fight even less valuable. Like I want the win to mean something. So Tank fight Shakur, and then Devin got to fight Keyshawn. And I think even Tank can come back and fight Devin, but I'm tired of Tank talk too. That's the one thing with boxing is just like they keeping Tank irrelevant right now just because he tweeting and shit. Like he ain't doing nothing but tweeting, and we gonna talk about it. I'm doing a disservice of talking about it right now, man. So yeah, Shakur, I'm tired with Shakur, bro. Hitchison just he clout chasing all them. There's a lot of clout chasing going on. Just like yesterday, I was saying, it's clout chasing, bro. That's the name of the game now. The
Hmm.
internet that made it into bigger. It's easier now. Back in the day, you probably had to go out and like go to actual, what I'm saying, events and shit to get your buzz. You can get buzz just by talking on a Twitter account now, man. I don't know, bro, but I
Yeah.
want to see Keyshawn versus Devin. That's the fight. That's the
You
fight,
want to see
man.
Key? Even
I don't got
though
too much to
Bill
say, man. I
Haney's,
like the zone.
yeah.
We say, Ron?
Like I'm saying, like Bill Haney's tweet, it sounded like they still want Shakur. He said they
Hell
signed the
yeah.
agreement 144.
They stuck on it, man. I
Which
don't know
which
why
is
they
what
still
I
stuck
don't
on that
get.
shit, man.
Which is what I don't get. Like we just had Shakur doing interviews acting like he does want to fight. So like what does he need to sign? I'm so confused, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is
It's all
corny.
about the belt, man. He want to vacate the belt, but I'm at work. I'm gonna get back to work, man. Shout out TBV. That's my
Yeah.
call, man. I'm out.
I yeah,
Do
man. I
quest.
don't know. That Devin Haney Shakur shit is that shit dragging out way too much. Way
Way
too
too much. And like,
much.
why wouldn't Shakur want to fight for the belt? Like, I don't get it.
No, because it ain't gonna be a 47-pound fight.
Be
You know what I
44, but
mean?
anything above 40 is welterweight. So it would be for the 47 belt. Can it? I think so.
I don't know.
But I guess WBO already went ahead and mandated, so they can't go back on that now because it's not like Shakur's a champion at 47, so you can't say unifications trump mandatories. Oh well, we'll see what happens.
Word. Last call for them callers. Where you at? Where you at? JP, what up?
No, that's we thought we'd see God come through the fucking clouds before we get these promotional companies under the same umbrella. And we got it. We got it. And we talking about what fans want to see. And there's still one fundamental wrong in boxing that's an anomaly amongst all other sports. And it's still to me the biggest divide in boxing, and that's these fucking sanctioning bodies. How do we get them to merge? Is the question, because fundamentally boxing has a problem that it's hard for us to explain to casuals. They be like, "Oh, these guys are both champions. How is that?" Because in every other sport, you can't have four goddamn champions in the same division. That's just fundamentally doesn't make any sense. So how do we get that addressed? Because to me, that's the fastest way to build interest in the sport. And if we could somehow, to me, I mean, just off the top of my head, a quick resolution is if you're a champion, you have one fight and then after that, you have to fight the other champion. Because this fucking these guys sitting here and 2, 3 guys are champions and they don't fight each other, that is crazy. So we need to, I don't know how we get that addressed. I mean, you can incentivize promotional companies because they need a platform. It gets that simple. But how do you incentivize these sanctioning bodies to want to merge or to want to mandate something? Because for them, as long as I got my champion fighting, I'm still getting paid. So I don't see what's the incentive for them. So that for me is the question that's out there, and that would help boxing tremendously. We got this one thing across with the promotional companies. Now we still got to figure out all these fucking belts and all these champions to get this shit simplified for people who don't got to follow it as closely. For me, I can't. I don't know who the WBO, the WBA, the IBF is in every fucking weight class. Come on, man. We got an alphabet soup over here of champions. So that got to get resolved. If we can get that resolved, to me, that'll be the quickest way to build an interest, to being able to identify who's the champion. And that to me will garner interest from casual fans because it's easy to see who the hell the guy is. That's all I got in this. Let's try to get that figured out, though. I'm out.
Yeah. Isn't the
Jeez.
WBO and the IBF doing a joint
Convention.
convention here soon?
Yep, yep.
Okay, so that's a good idea. That they obviously could work together, do some things together, and it's free to the public, I think, or something like that, or open to the public, which is good. Yeah, man. Now we just need the other two to get involved, working together. But I think getting the sanctioning bodies out of boxing, I don't know if that's what he's trying to allude to, or getting them all to work unison is like, yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Yow.
It can happen. It can happen. What up, Treese?
What up, though?
What
What up,
up,
though?
though?
Hey, man. On some real shit, y'all got to stop disparaging my Ohio brethren, man. Adrian Broner, man. Fuck that. If he want to come back, he can come back. You niggas let Jake Paul fight Mike Tyson. I don't want to hear that shit. But that ain't what the fuck I'm here for, man. With this boxing shit, though, I just see, shout out to JP, man. And he accurate. But my thing is, the anomalies that's got boxing in the chokehold, right? Well, first, y'all know, boxing, I've been screaming for this shit. Boxing need a scoreboard, my nigga. Put the score on the bottom of the screen during fights,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Is that boxing is one of the it's damn near the only sport in America where it's no fucking scoreboard. Golf got
Don't know the
scoreboard.
score.
Exactly. NASCAR racing got a fucking scoreboard. Tennis got a scoreboard. Motherfucking all the basketball, all the football, everything else got a fucking scoreboard except boxing. The shit is pretty nasty to me. And motherfucking boxing need a playoff, my nigga. Like motherfucking baseball got playoffs, basketball got playoffs, golf got playoffs, tennis got. Why the fuck don't boxing got playoffs? If the man, and then my man JP was just talking about the four sanctioning body shit. Fuck it. If y'all want to be in the sports, nigga, we got to treat these motherfuckers like Ryan. I'm sure you watched the NCAA tournament. I'm sure anybody who
Hell
listening be
yeah.
watching the NCAA. You feel me?
March
They got
Madness.
the north, the south, the east, and the west. Fuck it. You treat
Mhm.
the belts like that, nigga. The IBF, you the south, you're the southern division. Motherfucking WBO, you're the eastern division. WBC, you the north. Motherfucking IB, you're the west type shit. And then you make a bracket, nigga. The champions, fuck it, y'all can be the number one seeds in this motherfucking playoff. But we need a playoff in boxing. We need more tournament action going on in boxing. That's the fucking issue. Like I'm looking at the rank, like these motherfuckers be having rankings and shit, but to me the rankings literally mean nothing. Cause don't nobody fight nobody out
Yeah.
the rankings. That shit is, you feel me? Like, why ain't the number 4 guy fighting the number 5 guy? Why ain't the motherfucking number 2 guy fighting the number 7 guy or something? You feel me? Like, let's get this
Yeah.
shit, let's get a bracket going in this boxing shit. That's really I feel like that'll help boxing out a whole fucking lot. You put the scoreboard on there and you give me a fucking playoff so I know what these fights is leading to. You get what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
got motherfuckers fighting for interims and all this other shit. My nigga, just put them next, make them the number 1 contender. Put these motherfuckers next in line so we know what they fighting for. This shit is, I don't know, bro. I'm a firm believer in, I need to see motherfuckers fighting for something. Even the UFC, These niggas created a belt out of thin air, that BMF belt shit. Motherfuckers be watching that shit like it's nothing. The BMF on the line. Fuck it. Oh, we'll watch that. At least it's a belt. We know who the quote unquote baddest motherfucker in the UFC is. They might not be the real champion, but they fighting for something. It's to me, this shit is that simple. I'm with my nigga Brandon on shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit not rocket science. You know what motherfuckers want to see, man. I'm not here to do motherfuckers' job for them. Like he said, we got all these matchmakers and all the rankings and all this other. These niggas not using this shit. I can't help that shit. Everybody want to develop a fighter and build a fighter and shit, because God knows I'm all about let me build my fighter. But goddamn, I feel like that's supposed to be for developmental motherfuckers. At the top, at the cream of the crop, nigga, we know what we want to see. We know who we want to see fight each other. I just got to make that shit happen. To me, that shit is that simple. And like I say, man, y'all got to stop disrespecting my nigga Adrian Broner, man. You motherfuckers let Mike Tyson have a comeback. Nigga, fuck out of here. Adrian Broner, bring your ass, man. Get that Ryan Garcia smoke. Go ahead and steal a bag, nigga. Fuck it. Throw the bag over these niggas' head, nigga, and throw them in the van. Fuck it. Take them for all they got. Fuck it. These niggas willing to pay. I heard Cliff say that shit. I said, God damn. He thirsty to get taken advantage of. He's a sick motherfucker. He ready to get taken advantage of. This shit is crazy. Fuck it, Adrian. AB, they said take advantage of him, cuz go ahead, man. Throw these niggas in the back of the van. Take them for everything. Fuck it. We hitting the lick. It's time, man. This shit crazy. Hey, Ryan, what can I say? These niggas, they thirsty to be taken advantage of.
Yeah. I didn't want to see Mike get in that ring with Jake. I told these old heads, man, he gonna get his ass whooped. They were telling me nah.
That shit was the highest viewed shit on Netflix, my nigga. This shit is crazy. That shit was the highest viewed item that they got on Netflix, my nigga. Everybody and their mother was watching that shit. Come
that
on,
shit
man.
That shit brought Netflix to boxing, bro. That's crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Fuck it. AB, go ahead and get in the ring, my nigga. Drop that gut, my nigga. Let's get in the mix. Fuck it. They thirsty. They want to see you back, champ. It's time. Do it for Ohio, my nigga. But shout out TBB. Shout out Toledo, Ohio, man. August 1st, my nigga. We got Charles Conwell back in the mix, man. Olympian versus Olympian. It's time. We back. Midwest Mafia. Stand up quad. Where you at, gang? Y'all be cool, man.
Trees.
A lot of energy, man.
Midwest, man. Off the third shift, shout out to Trees, man. I don't ever have that much energy after night shifts.
Oh, you work the night too?
Shout out to him. I work days and nights, bro. That's why my schedule be up.
Oh, well. All right. Well, last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the last time you're going to be able to do it. Ryan, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me at Ryan from the 6 on YouTube. Salute to TBV Nation. I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I know what it is.
Help is on the way, sneaking in.
Oh, Mike's in the middle. Shout out to Mike.
Boxing Boys.
What up?
What up?
What's good with it, Nestor Gibbs? What they say, first name great, last name Ness.
What up?
Who that is with you? That boy Ryan. You turn that 9 upside down, and you gonna get that motherfucking 6.
What up, man?
Yes, sir. You know, I ain't got too much to talk about on this topic, man. We all fucking on the app today. We all fighting on the app. I'm really here to annoy the fucking fans. Y'all hardcore boxing fans. You know what the fuck going on. Man. Shit, what's the topic? What we talking about? What's the topic? That's the is, Ryan. What we talking about? I'm just trying to make the show go a little longer.
So then talk
and
about
voting,
what you
bro.
want to talk about, bro.
You could vote Crawford and Boots.
You know, oh, you said talk Crawford? You
Nah, I'm
talk
saying you could
Crawford,
vote for
Ryan?
that fight. What if you could vote for that? What
Oh,
if
man,
you
come
had
on,
the
man. You already know
option?
it. Hey, bro, I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. I'm going to vote for Terrence Crawford against anybody. He can fight a can. I'm voting for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here, Ryan. If it wasn't no Terrence Crawford, it wouldn't be no Mike on the boxing voice, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. It's hit different when I call this motherfucker popping my shit, Ryan, and that's the gigs. I'm really out here talking about one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that live in the city. I just ain't talking about nobody I watch on YouTube and look up videos and shit like that. So it's a little different for me, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I did see a fucking interview yesterday with Shakur Stevenson. He was on what the fuck? Who was he with? He was on there with Cam Newton and them. You know what I'm saying? A nice one. He go with the nice guys. They ain't gonna ask them hard fucking questions. I wanna see Shakur get on that Mason Cam fucking podcast, bro. They know a
Mm.
little bit more about boxing. They gonna ask them tough ass questions. We ain't see him make his move over there yet. That's where he need to go. You know what I'm saying? He told him that lame ass story again. See, Keyshawn, that's my brother. And I ain't gonna step on my brother's toes. And he was trying to make it seem like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they're ducking fucking Keyshawn to fight him and shit, which don't make no fucking sense to me still. And I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit with a passion, bro. I just want him to drop his nuts and fight a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck. I want him to move like big bro. You know what I'm saying, Ryan? Mr. Gibbs. I know what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck going on. And let's turn this shit. I'm gonna turn this fucking combo upside down since next time we can talk about anything. Hey, have y'all been hearing about that case with that little dude in Mississippi?
We
Nah,
talking
what
about
happened there?
boxing, bro. Nah, what the hell?
I'm just asking have y'all been hearing that shit though.
I ain't hear shit.
Okay, fuck it, then never mind. I'll leave it alone. That shit is weird
No,
as
but
fuck to me.
honestly, I didn't.
Okay. We ain't
Yeah.
gotta worry about it. Fuck, we keep it on boxing though. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Hey, I'm gonna get the fuck on out of here. Raise your fucking heads though, man. Keep this fucking show going, man. Come on, couple callers, get a couple callers, man. Throw some counters out for some people, man. Shout out to the fucking boxing boy. Shout out to that boy Nesta Gibbs, and shout out to that boy Ryan. Turn that 9 upside down. And you gonna get that fucking 6, man. And don't forget what I tell y'all. Help is on the way. Shout out to the squad.
Squad. We got Jorge
I
Mexico.
coming from Mexico. Dang.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Salute.
Buenos dias, señor Nestor.
What up?
What's going on, homeboy?
What's going
Chilling,
on, my
chilling.
man?
How you guys doing, man? It's fucking Jorge calling all the way from Mexico. Just wanted to, you know me. I'm just trying to keep the show going. Come on, guys, call in. What's up with that Broner Brian Garcia? Is that for real? Are they trying to really make that shit?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It
That's what
just
Broner's
seems.
asking for. Broner's asking
Nah,
for.
fuck that. Broner's old as fuck, dude. Broner threw away his career, and I mean he's not old in the real. He's old in the. He's just old to come back. He's got to lose that big ass belly. His shit's probably all I don't know how to say that. All fucking, you know, his liver from all that alcohol. Dude drinks like a
Yeah.
Mexican, man. Dude drinks like a. You know what I'm saying? Uh, how's it going, Ryan? How you doing, man?
Good,
Are you are
man.
you all
Can't
the way are
complain.
you all the way up in Can Are you all the way up in Canada?
Yes, sir. All the
Do
way
you
up in the
come? Do
north.
you? I'm just asking. Do you come from a boxing family, man?
Yeah. Yeah. My
Like
dad was an Olympian pro boxer. Yeah, man. My dad or my little
oh,
brother's current pro boxer. Yeah. We definitely boxing family.
that's cool, man. That's cool. You didn't pursue that career, or did you do bar?
Nah,
Or are you
man.
gonna train?
I used to train a lot at the
I'm just
gym, but nah, bro. I used to leave the gym some days sparring. I'd be like, nah, I don't know how guys do this every day, bro, or do this for a living. Like this shit's shit's
yeah,
rough.
man. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, bro.
that's
Those
that's why I
guys
got a lot of
really.
respect.
You should see the fucking the gyms here in like central Mexico, like the really fucked up gyms, the ghetto ass gyms, and
Hmm.
them guys still show up every day. Every day they still show up to box, to spar. It's that the pursuit of that dream, man. When you got that shit set in your mind, you do whatever, man. And you see these guys
Yeah,
struggling so much, trying to make ends meet and shit, and then keeping a job, and it's just like fuck, dude. How do you not appreciate this sport? Uh, it's awesome, man. And
yeah, for sure, man.
I'm glad you guys do this shit every day, because this grind, uploading shit every day and coming on every day, it's a grind also, man. And it's awesome that you guys keep us updated and leave all that gossip behind, and just talk about boxing, and that's just great, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Just wanted to put my 2 cents in. That's it, man. Keep the show going. Come on, guys. Like, subscribe,
Yeah.
share, everything, man. Peace, guys. Keep doing a great job.
All right,
Peace.
Hornet.
Peace.
Well, that is everyone. So on the next one,
To the next one.
arrivederci.
Peace.
Peace.